Welcome. We are Table Goth, a group of tabletop gaming enthusiasts. And what are you doing over there?
I do not know.
And Gothic aficionados. We're here to play some Vampire: The Masquerade 5th Edition.
And?
But wait, there's more.
Oh, this game can get a little bit hairy. By hairy, I mean maybe a little upsetting for people with certain dispositions. So if things get uncomfortable for you, feel free to mute it, walk away, come back when you're feeling more comfortable. It may or may not help. Otherwise, speaking of uncomfortable, we got some stuff to do tonight. We got a game to play. We got a lot of ground to cover. I think we're ready to cover it. So with that, we're Table Goth, and this is our chronicle, Taste of Youth. Here I go. All right, recapping from episode 7. With a warning from JC, the coterie discussed how to respond to the threat. Evelyn revealed that she was a vampire to Edward. Elijah insisted on going to the storage room to protect his family and ended up there alone with the rest, while the rest went to Herb and Delilah's new apartment. Elijah was woken from his slumber by Carlos, who had chained him up and had a shotgun pointed at his head. He demanded to know where the rest were, but Elijah didn't know and convinced Carlos to spare him. The rest of the group reached out to Octavia, Scarlett, and Jim for help. They sought information on JC and learned where he stayed, but not much else. They ended up asking Octavia to help rescue Elijah. Elijah woke in a hunger frenzy, thrashing against his chains, throwing up blood and some other object he had unknowingly swallowed, and then falling into torpor again. He awoke, actually at night this time, after being fed Octavia's blood again. She offered him assistance in dealing with JC, which he accepted. So Elijah, Octavia, and her nereids arrived at Evelyn's house, were greeted by Carlos and a shotgun. Ari made short work of him, but Elijah's beasts demanded revenge for involving Oliver and finished him off while pursuing a fleeing JC. He caught JC in the raining woods outside of Evelyn's house. JC was badly scarred from the ward Jim had placed. They briefly fought as Octavia and the nereids surrounded them and watched. Ari stepped in to hold JC down, and JC offered Elijah a chance to join him when the answer came back and took the city. Elijah diablerized him instead. So the coterie reunited at Evelyn's house and rested while Edward did his best to clean up the place. Evelyn woke up the next night to Edward telling her detectives were in the house and had questions for them. So Evelyn tricked Herb and Delilah into showing up, but not Jordan, and the rest of the group was questioned by detectives Bell and Ortiz. They had some footage from Mr. Stevenson's house, Delilah's father, which included Jordan, who was supposed to be dead. Although the real concern seemed to be Jim, who they believe has something to do with the fire after prom. So a lot of things were making sense in their investigation. On their way out, Detective Ortiz made a comment about the bloodstain left in the foyer on their way out. They called up Jordan. She arrived, and they're now all up back at the house, now questioning Jim's motivations a bit and possible involvement with the incident that led to the death of their classmates and their embrace. When I find out who they trust and what their next steps are. So, coterie, what would you like to do?
Did I come back at the end of the last episode?
I thought you were on your way back.
Yeah, we called you.
They called you. We're going to say you showed up. Unless you didn't want to.
Maybe not show up at the house. They're watching the house.
Okay.
I wouldn't want
You
to
can
do
stay
that.
away.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Pretty early. Probably 8 to 9.
We already did our rolls, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I want to set up with a security company and Edward to try to get a time set up to get that security system installed finally.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, he'll start making some calls, or look at really he'll do some research online. Not gonna be able to call anyone this late, but try to find something quick and good.
It's a good move, but what's next?
Anybody
we
else?
gotta find some more information. We gotta either find out where Jim's at, or we gotta find out who this guy handing these pamphlets are. It seems like those are our biggest leads, besides just trying to find King and the rest of the other answer people, creatures.
True. I just don't know where we'd start with any of that, honestly. We've tried to reach out to Jim numerous times, and he's on his, lack for a better term, quest.
I mean, last night I started to try to break into JC's phone. I could try to finish seeing if I can get anything out of that.
That might be good.
That might get us closer to the
Be
answer.
helpful. I know it's maybe low on the totem pole for some people, maybe not, but that Oregon serial killer.
You know, a good way to deal with him, Delilah says, probably to be you just call the cops, since they seem to be here constantly. You just get them involved, you know, have them help us out.
She didn't call them this time. They just showed up.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to have like a warning.
Would you have showed up?
Hell no.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
That's
a-
like,
yeah, we're
Yeah.
not like cop people.
Why would you want us to?
But I understand you love cops, so I get that now, and that's good to know going forward.
So yeah, that probably won't be helpful with this orphan trail killer.
yeah.
Oh, you don't think so? You don't think the cops will help out a bunch of?
Hey, man,
fucking-
I was
When
on
have the
your-
cops
I was
ever
on your
not
s-
been helpful?
Yeah.
I was on your side the first time. I get it. Just we needed to. They don't get it.
They'll never get it, dude. Those are fucking privileges. I don't understand.
All right, let's. Me and Delilah are gonna head back to my place. I'm gonna try to see if I can get into JC's phone. If we can't, we'll meet back up and we're gonna have to try to hunt down Jim. Maybe we can find out where he lives. Maybe his school might have something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Later. Let me know next time.
I know she lied to you, man.
Me and Delilah go back to my place.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for people following. Very paranoid right now.
Go ahead and give me actually a wits awareness.
Ooh, I'm very hungry.
Sneaks up on you.
Yep.
Those cops, that's dangerous.
Ooh, 2.
Coast seems clear.
Said all hunger.
Delilah does one too, though.
She'd also.
We're very paranoid.
I'm gonna assume she's driving and you're looking.
Good assumption.
Okay. So everyone else want to do?
What's your plans for the night?
Honestly, I need to eat, so I don't know where you're at, but
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
always so much.
Anything else besides that? How long will that take for you?
Not very long. I mean, once we find somebody, or I can call a friend, or I mean, if you want to go, we can go out somewhere. But
We don't have to do that. You contact Jordan?
yeah, I told her. that people were. We had a phone
You're
call.
on speakerphone.
Yeah, you're on because we kept
Oh.
saying hang up. Yeah.
So is she on her way?
I fucking remember that.
I don't think she's on her way, but we could go meet up with her somewhere after that.
I don't know. I don't know what the point is. Tonight's kind of waking up to cops. Not. I know it's not your fault or anything, but waking up to all that shit
Yeah. It's
kind of threw me through a loop after last night. So I'm just gonna get my.
very first things first. We clean up the blood on the floor.
Yeah. That's true.
There's not a lot. Easy to miss
Mm-hmm.
glancing over, but
Well,
Ortiz can be the type that's constantly scanning for something.
Yeah.
I did that.
Clean it up. Yeah, maybe. We could ask Octavia what she knows about the Master of Ravens guy.
Never does.
That's true. Just last 2 times I've seen Octavia, I was dead, for better or worse terms.
Torpor's a bitch, huh?
Seems like it. You ever had it before?
No.
No, it's awful.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
And thank
fine.
you for. I mean, I already thanked you, but again.
We could do that. I was thinking about maybe stopping by and seeing Lily, but I don't know if that would do any
I mean,
harm or.
would it be smart to go see Oliver after everything the kid's been through?
Thought about it. I just don't know if I'm ready. But I might. I think I might just go feed for a little bit and I'll hit you guys up.
All right.
I'm gonna head out and find my scene, so I can do my scene maybe.
Sure. What will you be doing?
I'm gonna call Leah or Lee
Okay.
and see if I can go over to her place.
I would also like to eat.
I'm gonna talk about their way by your apartment.
Can I stop at Walmart, grab some like
Blood.
pretty chill like beanbag furniture or something?
Sure.
For your
I imagine just like beanbags and inflatable furniture.
Yeah, and then, I'm gonna just try to like get somebody to swing by to sell them and get them high and feed off them. Just like a friend.
Monster. Says the guy with 16. Oh wait, you also 16. Well, that's so different, you and I.
What will Jordan be doing?
I'm gonna try to peek around and see if Scarlett and the girls are up before I get in contact with Evelyn again. That's my end goal, but I'm gonna check to see if they're around.
Okay.
Say
We'll start with that then.
Good night.
Yeah, I mean, it's early in the evening. Shift hasn't started. It's a Monday. Nothing too lively will be happening. But yeah, you'll be able to find them sort of in the back.
Good evening. Sorry, I had a crash here last night. I needed to get away from all the drama that I kind of briefed you on. I guess they got it taken care of, but now there's more heat, so just kind of want to disconnect from that for a little bit. Are you up for a history lesson?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know much of anything, so if you can teach me anything about this world.
We've been talking, and as I hinted at before, I think we're getting to a point to where, again, we trust you. We see a lot of potential in you, but we want to make sure you trust us as well. It seems a little bit reminiscent of a world you didn't escape all that long ago, high school and the cliques and whatnot. But you need a team, you need people you're explicitly loyal to. It's important to have those connections in these nights. Well, I trust you. I understand you've been involved with other people as well. Before I start just spilling everything and whatnot, we're wondering how you're feeling about all of this.
Um, my coterie is super important to me, largely because we experienced all of this at the same time. And that experience it's pretty binding in a sense. I know, one day, kind of like high school or college, whatever that bullshit is anymore, there's a chance we might grow apart, but we take care of each other. It just sucks that none of us know what to do. We have no background. We don't have anybody else helping us. We're cut off from our families, some of us permanently. And so they mean a lot to me. But I'm also able to I want to have someone that knows what they're doing around. I'm kind of sick of being tossed around by myself, trying to figure shit out, and hoping someone comes along that knows a little bit more than me and just takes care of it for me. I want to feel like I'm in control of something. So, I don't know if that answers your question, but
You want to be empowered.
yeah.
That's important. There'll be a lot of people eager to do you favors, knowing you'll get deeper and deeper in their debt. That's why I want to be upfront about our relationship. I don't want to just keep helping you just to help you. Not that I don't want to help you, but because it's just not how things work. Your coterie, if you've been through some things with them, if they've suffered as you've suffered, if they understand your embrace more than others, it's good to stick with people like that. Especially if you actually trust them. That is invaluable for our kind. But I assume they're, for lack of better terms, weak. It's not a lot they can actually do for you. And well, it's not always good to think about what people can do for you,
Still matters survival.
especially in these early nights for someone like you. Knowing the right people is vital. And we can certainly be those right people. We will, as I've said before, gladly welcome you into our fold. Does not mean you have to turn your back on your coterie. You could be loyal to as many people as you can muster. I don't believe in one group making you exclusive to another group.
It's not monogamous. That's what you're saying. Just funny in our line of work. So.
It is. Tends to bleed into relationships as a whole, really. Just think about it. But for now, if you have a specific question, I'll gladly answer it.
I guess a lot of the things that are on my mind now is, not knowing exactly why it happened. It's being turned seemed to be kind of a planned attack in some ways. So I guess maybe I'm just curious about how that's happened for you guys and
An embrace such as the one you experienced is rare and extremely against the rules as we had them. Even among anarchs, so randomly embracing, especially one such as young as you, orphaning them essentially, leaving them without a sire, it's just frowned upon by all factions but one, the Sabbat. They're what both sides like to think of as the boogeymen. Really, it's just another ideology. One a little more reckless, one most likely to get you killed by a human, but also quite liberating if you can walk the line they attempt to walk without completely giving yourself to the beast. I'm assuming if you were turned with other youth, you don't know who did it or why. It was probably them. Their reasons are rarely good, often interesting, We'll see. The Camarilla, for all their faults, was good at dealing with things like this. They had absolute law, absolute order. We don't have that in St. Louis anymore, which I think is an improvement. But this is one of the downsides. Without a tyrant, it's easier for people to get away with doing what they want. There's less of a unified front to stop them. And from what I understand, the other barons don't seem all too aware of exactly what happened at that school. If I hear anything, you could be sure I'll let you know, though. I suspect in time the reason will reveal itself, likely on their terms, if you can't get ahead of it.
How were you turned? Do you know?
It's not exactly a romantic or particularly interesting story. Quite utilitarian. I'm talented in what I do, so I was turned so I can do it forever. By the Camarilla. I worked for them. It was quite useful. I've only recently been let off my leash, so to speak.
By any Camarilla in St. Louis?
Yes.
Is it on good terms?
No. It was hardly consensual. Most embraces aren't. They choose you, and you have to make the best of it, and hope they're a kind master. Mine was not. But he's gone, and I'm still here.
What about the other girls? I kind of like turn and look at them. Similar situation?
They nod. More or less. Different cities. Same faction. We all found ourselves here for to entertain the Prince of St. Louis for a while. And once he was gone, there was no one to return these to. Their masters are still out there somewhere, but we've been taking steps to make sure they don't ever have to go back.
The Prince of St. Louis? He's
Former.
gone? Or whatever it's called?
From all accounts, I understand he saw the sun.
That's rough. How come there hasn't been another prince or master, ruler of St. Louis, whatever?
Because the anarchs deem this a free city. Yvonne and the others decided we'd rule ourselves. Even though they were the shadow of Chicago, which most consider the Camarilla stronghold of this country, maybe the world. It's a risky game they're playing. So far it's working.
Kind of stay under the radar? Is that kind of the hope? To not need to be ruled?
No, the Camarilla will always feel there is a need to rule, especially the Ventru. But we might be a bit small time for them to focus their resources on for now. They did a pretty thorough coup. I don't see a lot of the Camarilla who are left in the city to try to do anything about it. The ones that are still alive are quite complacent. Toreador mostly. And they helped with the coup, so they got to live.
It's a good deal. One thing I have heard mentioned that I'm kind of curious on your take of it is, there's usually a payment of some sort with favors, and we heard like rumors about how some kindred don't necessarily take a favor as a payment, in return, but blood instead. Do you know anything about that?
I assume the kindred who told you this was the one who you were doing the favor for?
They were doing a favor for us. Yeah.
Every kindred wants a favor, wants a boon, and who tells you otherwise is apparently doesn't think very highly of you.
So, like, you don't think of blood, like, repaying in blood as any kind of worthy payment?
Once you're in a position of power, blood's easy to come by. Favors are much, much more useful.
It's good to know. How do you guys deal with feeding here? Is it
They
pretty
come to us.
Simple, yeah.
We never go hungry here.
That's nice. I'm always hungry. Can you help me with that at all tonight, or is that something I need to work towards? Or I just wish there were some set out rules for this fucked up game that is my undead life.
We all make our own rules.
That on my face.
We have a set of rules here. And you're playing by them. You're asking us permission to feed here. And that permission is granted.
So I just go out and work the floor for a minute, get private dance going, or
As simple as that.
alright. Simple. Okay. I don't know that I can stay all night, only because there's some wrapping up to do with all the nonsense at the coterie. Is that alright?
We've no need for you here. That's fine. You're welcome back whenever.
Alright.
Your room is your own. It is designated as yours.
Alright. Thank you. Alright. If I can go out, I'll get dressed. And then go out. And
Get dressed and undressed. And
yeah. Whatever order I need to do that in.
You can give me a performance charisma.
You get hot dice, don't you?
And its performance is my.
That's your specialty. You add a
Yeah.
die.
Yep.
And your hotness.
Add a
What's it
die.
actually called? Let's keep going with hot
Social
die. The
extra-
beautiful advantage will also come into play. So add 2 dice to this roll.
So performance and what?
Charisma.
Charisma.
And you add 1 because it's your specialty, and then add another for your beauty. And or hotness.
That's not good at all.
2 for bestial.
3 with a bestial.
Where's 3?
Pencil.
That one she didn't roll.
I didn't know that one.
Sure.
You might want to willpower in
Really,
case
yeah,
the bestial
I'm
fairy failed that.
You sure that's your full count? So you had more dice in your pool than that.
For seduction, she does, but
So
3 with a
3.
bestial. That's good. Huh?
damn it.
It's just a bestial failure. So it only counts if you actually fail the entire roll,
Yeah.
which you did not. So you
So
can.
good.
What's your
No
hunger
YouTube
at?
video tonight.
What's your hunger at?
3.
Okay, you can take it to
Unless
1.
the video
Unless you want
JC
to
took,
take the
Yeah, I know.
last sip.
if you know.
Okay. Easy enough.
Sad.
You find someone. Don't waste a lot of time on stage before getting someone to get a private dance, and then you feed. You make them forget. And that goes on.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna head back to my room and call Evelyn.
Okay, sure. Evelyn, what were you doing this night?
I'm gonna go sleep.
Oh,
but
yeah, you would be probably at your pal's house.
My gal pal.
Interrupt you.
Yeah, you're going to Leah's?
Mhm.
Sure. You head over. She's got an apartment in the city near Washoe where she goes to school. She's a little busy studying. It's early May. Finals are coming up and whatnot, but she'll let you swing by.
Yeah, if she's doing like her film projects, I'd come over and like actively try to help. Like,
Sure,
with some
sure.
of,
Yeah,
like,
you
the
can work
editing
through a
stuff.
little bit, and yeah, you actually know quite a bit about this. You can actually, she'll let you give your input. You could tell she's usually pretty chill, but in this element, she's
an
definitely
artur.
Yeah, yeah. But she actually
Miss Finals.
gives a damn about your opinion and listens to it.
Mhm.
Are you attempting to feed? Okay. How hungry are you?
3.
Okay. She's part of your herd. You can take a break. She lets the crew go, grab some coffee and stuff. It's going to be a late night. And while they're gone, you can feed.
Cool.
So you could go down to 1. Shortly after, recomposing yourself and whatnot, some of the people start heading to the next location. You get a call from Jordan.
Hey,
Hey, so did you guys get a game plan going or anything going?
This is the end game.
Thank you.
Herb and Delilah went to figure out if they could find anything from JC's phone. They're pissed at me, understandably. So I had to meet up with a friend, get something to eat, and
Check that.
so Elijah went out to do the same. So I'm just
The only
leaving
dinner
now.
reservations, no like dealing with the cops business.
Yeah, no more cops ever for me. Hopefully.
Did you notice if they were staking out your place
Your place bugged.
or anything?
Not that I saw, but we're not going anywhere near you yet. So, and well, I mean, I'm getting a
It's-
security system.
And you're pretty secluded. You're not really in a neighborhood. You kind of
Yeah.
have sitting on some land, sort
Well,
of.
is it like a big drive up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a.
There's not really a place for them to like hang out without
Yeah.
it being
Yeah.
very obvious that
Yeah.
there's a car there. And it's those old windy roads
Yeah.
out in Fines. There's nowhere to like pull on the side and just wait.
Unless they like bugged the place. I don't know. I don't think they're tailing us or anything.
I mean, Edward was there when he
Yeah.
let them in. It's not like
Okay.
they snuck in.
All right.
Well, he let them in, and then he came upstairs to wake you up. So they were just downstairs for a while, and it's
For a
been,
minute.
So
Not very
who the
long.
fuck knows? So
Because you can wake up an hour early.
Yeah,
So
I got that.
it wasn't very long.
So I guess we need to cover some tracks and figure out which ones to cover. I don't think we can make this look completely Snow White anymore.
No, it's already a mess.
Yeah. It's like a vampire wonder. I think maybe we should meet up, but I don't know where's a good place. I want it to be a little kindred-free.
Police station.
Let's go hang
I
out
have a
in the
great
parking lot.
idea.
Hey, Herb!
There's an ant. Goodbye, friend.
I think like an ant's place to be at.
Yeah.
I was like,
calling
oh,
it
there's
an
you have an ant ally. That's
Hang
cool.
out.
It's on my sheet. I can roll ants. No, it was just a little friend. Sorry, I got distracted. There was an ant on my leg.
Maybe I'll give Herb a buzz.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
see if he's cool with us meeting there, if he has a good idea, because he knows sketchy places.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
And we can text Elijah and we can all meet up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll shoot you a text when I get some answers.
Cool.
Cool. While this is going on, we'll cut to Elijah. Where did you head off after Evelyn's?
What time of night is it? You said early?
Between 8 and 9.
Okay. I'm gonna stop at my sister's house.
Sure.
Is it bedtime?
Probably is, but just
Kind of
need,
nightmares.
yeah, bow your head.
Sure. You swing by. Their cars are there. They seem to be home.
Okay, I'll just go up to the front door and knock softly.
As he loves to do, Oliver answers the door. Although he's often told not to, and to let the parents have to answer the door. Yeah, you're there. He's in his pajamas. He answers up. And he wraps your leg up.
I'll pick him up.
Yeah.
What are you doing up so late? Are you running the house already?
It's not that late. I mean, it's just now my bedtime, but now you're here, so now bedtime's extended.
Okay, all right. Let's go inside. Let's talk to your mom.
Yeah, and she starts coming in. What did I tell you about? Oh, hey.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. What's up?
Not much. Just I haven't seen you in a few days. Just wanted to stop by, see how everything's going, see if you guys miss me being here or stuff like that.
No, we're cool. We're cool.
All right.
We have leftovers, I assume that's why you're here?
That would be perfect
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
Come on.
Be
Yeah.
Great.
So we'll start warming something up in the kitchen, and Oliver will sit down, and he's just telling you about his day, just little kid stuff, the stuff he found interesting. You can tell your sister is happy to have someone else for him to talk to for a little bit. She warms up some kid food for her 2 kids.
There's hot dogs in it.
Okay.
While this is going on, your sister leaves the room for a moment, and Oliver sort of leans into you. Mom wants to talk to you about someone tried scaring me.
Who tried to scare you?
Some guy. He tried telling me you were a bad guy. He showed me some stuff. I talked to Mom about it, and I mean, she reminded me that you're kind of a wimp. Like, you couldn't hurt anyone. But I don't know. It was weird. He said he was your friend. He didn't seem very friendly.
First off, you did exactly what you needed to do. Talk to Mom about it. If anyone does that, that's good on you, kiddo. Secondly,
You tell me all the time not to tell her stuff.
in cases like this, you got him out. So good on you, Oliver. But more importantly, I am kind of wimpy. But what did this friend give you a name?
He said he was a friend of yours. He showed me. I don't know.
What did he show you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, you don't have to.
So what have you been doing?
Just work on the music stuff.
Anyway, and he starts talking about his stuff again.
All right.
Talking about some shows he's watched and
I
whatnot.
will just feed into this.
Yeah.
Healed enough for fork knife?
And after the little Chelsea comes in, heated up some leftovers they had from lunch or from dinner. Puts it in front of you. So what's up?
Emo is my favorite. Not a whole lot. Just kind of missed you guys. I lived with you guys for the past year and a half, and not having you guys around kind of sucks.
For you, I bet it would, man. I bet it would.
Yeah, a little
I've
bit.
definitely lightened the load with you gone. But I mean, we miss you too.
I know. Have you talked to Dad? Is he still in town? Did he
No, he went back.
go back?
Mm-hmm.
What about Mom?
Yeah, I think she's going to try to visit soon, she said. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a long time.
How long has it been for you? It's been quite a long time for me.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten super close a couple of times, and some work thing always comes up. I don't know. She seemed pretty shook up about what happened to you, though, so.
Yeah. I try to
Actually
put her
come
at
in.
ease, but I don't know.
I get it.
I mean,
You don't know her anything. Just do what you're comfortable with.
thanks,
But I mean,
Chelsea.
she always liked me more, so.
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
little
Dad
more-
liked me more, so.
Well, that says a lot about you.
All right. Well, thank you. Do I need to a roll for keeping on the food?
Are you going to try to eat?
Yeah.
With
blush?
Humanity 6, sure
Yeah.
as hell you got to
I got
roll.
hunger. So what is it?
You did Blush of Life?
Yeah, I think that's why I got, because I drained JC.
Composure plus stamina.
Composure plus stamina. I don't remember from last time we ended when we woke up. I thought I did Blush of Life to meet the detectives,
think you did.
I'm at 2
Yeah,
hunger.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you
almost
told me,
positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was
Yeah,
the
because you were at 0 hunger.
Yeah.
So if you're at 2, you must have blushed of life.
Okay, so I did
Composure plus stamina.
composure plus 4 successes.
Okay.
This is good.
You put it down. It doesn't taste good at all, which is a bummer because food you like. But you keep it down. You feel like maybe you got maybe an hour before
Right.
you're gonna have to literally throw this stuff up because it's not your body isn't digesting anything. It's just stuff sitting there.
Yeah. Well, it's getting late, kiddo. You need to go to bed. We'll do a round of Super Smash Brothers and then bedtime because I need to talk to your mom.
She looks at his mom. She's like, I mean, you said it, so now I'm gonna be an asshole. I mean, a bad guy.
All right, I'll pick him up and I'll
Yeah.
take him to the bedroom and
Sure.
we'll play a little round. Tuck him to sleep.
Who's Elijah's main?
What?
Who's Elijah's main?
Ooh. Roy. And
Take
then
a
I'll-
stain.
I didn't say Kirby.
love
I know you
I
did.
love Kirby.
All right, guys.
Why don't you like
All right,
Kirby?
you play the games a little bit. He eventually gets tuckered out.
I'll tuck
Chelsea
him in
comes
bed. And
puts him to sleep. And you have a word with her. You don't have a lot of time.
right. Hey, so I talked to Ollie eating dinner, and he said one of my friends tried to scare him or something.
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that? I didn't recognize him, so I don't.
What do you look like?
She describes Carlos.
I think I saw a guy at a party once.
I don't know. It was fucked up. He showed him some like gory pictures or something. I don't know. Oliver was very upset about it. It's fine now, but like, yeah,
I'm
if someone's
so
got
sorry.
beef with you, fuck. If I was there, would have been good.
Chelsea, I'm so sorry.
So yeah, if you know this dude, talk to him before I do.
I think I have a friend that runs with that kind of crowd. That might be the reason they kind of went after me, but
Keep away
Chelsea,
from
I'll take
Oliver.
care of it.
Okay,
I'll take care of it. All right.
you're a big boy now. Take care of it.
I know.
I know I just fed you hot dogs, but
And macaroni.
I know.
But thank you for dinner. Thank you for.
Yeah, don't be a
Everything.
stranger.
I won't.
Don't
But-
eat all of our food and don't be a stranger.
Hey, at least I didn't come here with laundry. That could have been a lot worse. So
Please don't.
I won't.
Okay.
But I got some music to work on. But
Yeah, I saw you guys are planning something big. You guys been teasing something. What is it?
doing a little benefit thing for our classmates.
That'll be cool.
So hopefully this will help
Yeah.
everything.
How's Lily and all this?
She's super happy, which means that's super bad. But
You'll figure it out. You guys always do.
I hope so this time around.
All right. Take it easy, bro. See.
Thanks,
Kiss you on the
Chelsea.
cheek. Send you on your way.
Okay. Oh, the bushes.
Yeah, you drive off just a little bit before you just have to
Yep.
regurgitate this bloody, pulpy mess.
Outside the car. Outside the car.
Yeah, roll for it. Acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics
Athletics.
drive. Okay.
And then, what was that? 9:30, 10 o'clock by this time.
Probably a little after 10.
Okay. I'm gonna call upon some scene queen. My scene.
Okay, you look for the party, look for the music scene.
Yep.
There's some little local concert going on Monday night or something, or someone's in town. Sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's Monday night. I'll reach out to my little group.
Down,
Sure.
Delmar.
Papa.
So yeah, you get a hold of there's a group that they're kind of a mess, but they're at like every concert. They're super fun to party with.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely just sort of not going anywhere in life, probably never will, but a good time. Sort of a core group of friends, and they're pretty into White Foxes.
Cool.
They know all of you by name. They've been to enough stuff. You've partied with them. It's a group of 4. 2, both named Emily, who are best friends. And then there's Josh and Trisha, who are a couple. Those two are very into your band. The Emilys are just sort of into the music. I mean, they like your band. They're legitimate fans for sure, but they also are just big into the music scene as a whole.
Okay.
You're a little poppy to their punk, but they like you. So yeah, they're all hanging out at a bar, and they tell you to come on down.
I'll stop by.
And they all went to school with you. They're a little older than you.
Okay.
You're probably a little younger. Back when you were a little rougher, you probably hung up. They were the also rougher, older crowd you hung out with.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah, I'll stop by.
okay. So yeah, you hang out with them. I assume you're going to try to
Yes.
talk one into feeding? Sure. Easy enough. Either Emily will do. Or really, the other two as well. They're pretty big fans. Also, this is part of your herd. So you also, with your herd of two, you could pick a resonance that one of them has, which will help with discipline.
Whoever's been drinking the most.
Well, which...
Yeah, well, if there's a resonance that I can do that helps my potence,
Okay.
that would be nice. But I don't know what certain blood resonance has that.
That would be... I have to look it up, actually.
Sure. Guys, we have a Patreon. Baby Bat. No, we don't. It's gone. Oh shit.
Did you fuck up our Patreon again?
Mike's been quiet this entire session. It's really unsettling.
You little rascal. Look at that rascal.
He's been communicating with winks, nods, and shakes.
Talking behind hands. It's like the only way.
but he doesn't really talk. He just does this. He doesn't say anything.
How does he know?
My mic picks it up.
Oh, damn.
For the sake of brevity, because this book is so well laid out.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll say if you could choose one of the potents that helps, or the resonance that helps potents.
Okay, cool.
You could drink from them.
And what does that gain me?
I think you get an extra dot in that discipline.
Cool. I'm just gonna do a little mark on that.
Yeah, I'll look it up. We'll get back to that.
Sure.
Okay, but yeah, you feed. Takes a good portion of the night. While that's happening, Herb and Delilah back at the apartment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to call up some buds, try to find a couple of people who are looking to get hooked up.
Give me a streetwise charisma.
And then I'm gonna like set up the phone to my computer and like kind of try to start working on it, like let like some software run on it while I wait too.
Try to unlock it. Okay.
Yeah, just so it's running like while I do this
Okay.
stuff.
We'll do 2 checks. Do the streetwise charisma first.
All right, this is a drug deal.
Mm-hmm.
Sure are hungry.
So streetwise charisma.
Yes.
You got any willpower?
No, that's all right. 4 successes with 2 bestial fails, but
4 successes.
So.
You could get one of your not so regulars to show up because it seems to be out of stuff. Your reputation's hurt a little bit from last time. People are sort of avoiding, with the one dude who is also associated with you a little bit, getting clearly murdered and that message being written. And then you being involved in something where 2 other people died. A lot of the people in your circles are sort of in the wind right now, keeping a low profile, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. This stuff seems dangerous, so I'm not sure why. It seems maybe they're getting targeted because it's been your friends and you have some similar circles. But one guy manages to come through for you. Yeah, and he's telling you a lot of this, actually, sort of letting you know. Most of the people you tried calling just didn't really answer, didn't respond.
Yeah, I would just kind of be right alongside him, throwing out crazy ideas of like why it's happening, thinking pretty sure we have like a vigilante or something like that. And, like,
Yeah.
some fascist dude who thinks he's like helping the world and doesn't
100%.
really even understand like what real like good
Once
is.
you drop the F word, man, yeah, he's with you.
He should be out there killing, like authority figures who are
If he
screwing us
actually
over.
was trying to help people, he
Yeah,
would.
exactly.
Yeah.
But then I just kind of break out some drugs, kind of offer it after I tell him a little bit, and just
Try to get him hopped up and then feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me let's do manipulation and subterfuge.
It was sanguine or sanguine, whatever. That's what that's.
Sanguines as opposed? Okay, cool.
Blood sorcery.
Perfect. That makes sense for them to have too. Sort of the party or resonance.
Horny, happy, addicted, active.
Cover girl.
And I believe it adds a die to.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean,
Should verify that. Until you feed again.
okay, cool.
Nice. That's 5.
Done. How hungry are you?
4.
So you could do 2 without hurting him.
I'm just gonna do 2.
Okay. So you
I
spare
lied
someone
with
for
Claire,
once.
It's not
and-
for him.
Yeah. You feed just enough without
Shit.
doing any permanent damage.
I'm
Lick the
calling.
wound clean. He's super fucked up. Doesn't really know what happened. And you send him on his way.
Nice.
And then go ahead and give me a technology intelligence.
Technology intelligence.
To run some programs, try to crack that phone. Five. Okay. Takes a little bit, but later that evening, eventually breaks through what needs to break through, and you have access to JC's phone. What are you looking for?
His contacts, recent calls, anybody who looks like King, Takala, Agatha, Abe. Check his photos. Check his social
Videos he
media
sent.
messages.
Doing the deep dive.
You can see you can see some notes. You can see sort of you see some of the groundwork of his plan to fuck with you guys. You can see he tried pulling stuff on Delilah. He has some stuff on your family. They seem to take the Delilah route instead of going for your family. Stuff on Jordan, his family and whatnot. Evelyn. You could see he had access to emails and whatnot. He saved quite a few. A lot of information on Evelyn's family. You don't see any phone number for... So you see he's received, going back to around the night of when it happened, he had received a phone call. Every once in a while he receives a phone call. It's always from a different number, always completely different area code. Looking around in his phone, you find a website he often goes to, which is just sort of a random. You wouldn't find it if you didn't know to go there, and it's just a very simple, sort of old-looking web page, sort of with that flashing sort of like line that you do to type, and otherwise black screen where in red lettering just says "Ask your question, receive the answer." He's been on this a lot. You would assume he likely communicates. That's how he reaches out, and then they call him. But you have access to that website now.
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of make sure I take a bunch of notes on it. Make sure I'm gonna create like some. Make sure I like hit some like VPNs and like some very like 3-way like layers of like distribution before I go to the website like on my computer.
Either your computer or you have a smartphone as well.
I would do it on the computer.
Okay.
I just got more control there. And
Give
just kind of, but I want to also make sure I have like barriers of like VPNs and stuff.
Give me another intelligence technology.
You were right. It's 1 die until I dilute the blood with a feed again.
Feed again. Okay, cool. Man, I know this game so well.
So, and I never did my hunger. I was at 2, so I'm doing my 1.
Weird. Timed it. Messy crit with a 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, there's not much a Masquerade can apply to here.
Yeah.
You break the achievement.
Delilah,
I'm
I'm
doing
in.
so good! You just
Yeah.
randomly smack Delilah. Brings you the wrong
like with
hot
your
Cheetos.
elbow.
Yeah. How many successes was that total again? Sorry.
7.
Okay. Which is good
Very
because
good.
you find quite a sophisticated malware that this site installs, or spyware, something to track, something that, very sophisticated, pretty hard to catch. If you weren't so paranoid, if you weren't always thinking everyone's trying to install shit on yours, it'd be very easy for someone, even who knew what they were doing, to catch something from this and never be aware of it. But you managed to access the website and avoiding some of the protecting your computer.
Nice.
Not enough to really track a source or anything, but you're protected.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna keep it open, and yeah. Actually, I might talk to Delilah real quick too.
Sure.
Before everybody else shows up. I assume they all called. Somebody called me and told us.
Weren't you going to?
I was going to, yeah, but I think it's playing out to where everyone's done feeding about the time I'm calling everyone, so I figured out about you.
Hope you're not
stuff.
hungry. I got a plan.
You
Yeah,
feel
just
better?
real quick with Delilah, I'll be like, so, you know, about what happened last night, you know,
Which part?
the drug deal that went bad, those two guys.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I had to tell you this, but let's just, like, make sure that the rest of the guys don't know about that. I feel kind of,
No,
That's
I'm not
a weird-
Evelyn. I'm not gonna narc on you.
yeah, especially Neville. I mean, like, what the fuck? We gotta, like, really think about who we let in here. We gotta
That's
get
what I was
that.
thinking too, but like they know where we are now, and like she's gonna bring some fucking frat dude in here. I don't know. Like I was digging her vibes, but we're just too different.
She almost seemed like she was cool for a second, then
She has cool
like
potentials
2 nights
for
in a
sure.
row, or like 3 nights. apart,
Honestly, I just
don't
feel
know.
bad for her. The more I think about it, like I was pissed, but she just doesn't know better, man.
Yeah.
Like imagine still being that fucking asleep to all this.
Like, yeah, a complete veil over your eyes. You're not really seeing anything clearly at all.
I mean, like everything's out there to educate yourself if you really cared, but
Yeah, I mean, there's no excuse, is what we're. Yeah,
no. But I mean,
I was I was thinking about how things could like get kind of like messy and violent here in like the next, I don't know, couple of days. I'm a little worried, and I was thinking it might be helpful if I had a little extra like to it, you know?
you want me to get Edward to buy you a gun?
No, I was thinking,
No.
could you maybe do a little coke and let me feed off you? I mean, I feel like it might
Is that how it
prepare me
works?
a little bit. I think so.
I mean, if it'll help. I mean, yeah, sure.
He doesn't deserve
If I have to
anybody
do
in his
drugs, I'll do them for you.
That's why I can always trust on you. I love you. Yeah, no, it's just like, feels like if we get in a scrap, I'm going to be in some trouble if I'm not.
Yeah, try
Ready.
not to like do that. Like, we
Yeah,
went
no,
to
I'm not
fucking
going to try
Elijah,
to, but
Or
you never know.
I guess it's really just Elijah.
Yeah.
Or Edward. He has like 2 guns now.
For sure. I mean, we stopped and got my sword the other day, so I mean, we got that at least. So
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do some coke. Yeah. So she'll get high, and you can feed. You're just taking 1 from her, so
yeah.
easy enough, and you can have your high functioning addict now. With that, I assume, are you calling him to? Are you all planning on meeting back together?
I was gonna call Herb to see if we could come by his place if he was cool, or if there is some place he would rather us go. Because I know
Okay. Would you be cool with that?
Elijah still doesn't know about it.
Yeah, it's super cool as long as you don't bring Evelyn.
She's like, okay, I know things are a little weird right now, but she's still part of the coterie, and she saved her ass a lot.
Yeah,
Well, like the coppery. Did you say the word coterie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You called it.
Say that
You
one.
called it. Anyways, more like the coppery.
Oh God.
Is that Delilah?
Yeah.
That's her fucking jokes.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's good.
Uh,
No, all right. Yeah, she can come by. Just
You-
like make sure she doesn't.
Did Jordan laugh?
She knows. Yeah, she laughs.
She's a hard one to crack, man.
Yeah, no.
I think she likes me.
we've been friends a while. Anyway, Elijah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We can
The
meet
only
up
thing
here.
is,
For sure.
Elijah's the only one that hasn't been here, and I know that was like kind of strategic before, so I wanted to double check.
I mean, he didn't narc on us before, so
I mean, you didn't know where we were going before.
it'll be all right.
All right. Okay.
It's how we already found the narc. It went Elijah. Newsflash.
All right, see you guys soon.
Bye.
Do you want anything? Like.
Oh,
pick
she
up
like
on
yeah.
anything?
I'll
we-
text her.
All right.
Am I doing delivery service again?
We already hung up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
God. Do you
I got
text
it.
me the address?
Yeah.
I'll text the cops.
On the camera.
All right. Yeah. You get texted a list of some snacks to pick up in your way.
Sorry.
Do you do it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
get
We know who runs the store.
Delilah and her, like, they were my only friends I really hung out with in high school, so they're still my people.
All right.
Without strings
Yeah.
attached.
You guys get the message to head over. Everyone meets up fairly late at this point, 1 to 2, at Herb and Delilah's apartment, and that is where we'll take our first break.
And our last break. Let's call it break.
Okay. This is really pleasant.
Yeah.
No one got
It's been
hungry
nice.
It's just a lot of talking.
Except, making your girlfriend do drugs to feed off her. Like, other than that, it's been a pretty
She
solid.
loves doing drugs.
She's gonna do
And
it
she loves
anyway.
feeding.
Yes,
so
let's just call it here.
And she
Yeah, no.
loves him.
I'm sure everything will keep being great. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
I'm gonna call the cops.
And we are back at Herb and Delilah's apartment. Jordan, Elijah, Evelyn arrive alive. Pretty late,
Seatbelt on.
2-ish I'd say at this point. What would the coterie like to do?
Who gets there first?
Weirdly enough, you all get there at the exact same time.
Ah, fuck.
Unless,
I figured I might get there a few minutes early.
honestly,
I'm
he's
like,
probably the closest.
Oh yeah, you are.
You're on the other side of the river, she's over there, he'd be in the city. Yeah, he'd be way closer. But
Yeah, but
he's
hung
having
out
a
with
good
his
time, he's
nephew
hanging
for a
out.
second.
Yeah.
For like a hot second.
So yeah, you'll
Just try
roll
to
up.
get there fast.
What do you do?
Hey, guys.
I'm gonna before I walk in.
Mm-hmm.
So you're about to get roasted.
Yeah, I know.
Put on your what do they call it in high school? Your bitch face. Just put that on, and just take it.
That's the one.
Yeah, just take it.
No, I was putting on.
just take it, and then nod, and then move on, because you're gonna get roasted, and we don't have time for any extra drama. You good? You
Well,
good? All right. Let's go.
If I
Knock, knock.
okay.
Inside, it's like, all right, I'm gonna fucking talk about her face. I fucking hate it. I want to punch it. What part are you gonna attack first?
Delilah.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
You here for the roasting? Shouldn't
You
say that.
look good. You look
It's a nice
good.
place. A lot of,
You look like a misfit.
a lot of
That's what I'm
beanbags in
saying.
here.
My head was shaved by my father.
Don't talk about the eyes. You look like you did some. Anyway, we got some shit to talk about.
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Like some heavy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heavy stuff. Yeah.
Like about how I was dead and now apparently I'm not.
Yeah.
Should we? Do you have a couch or just
We have
a
beanbags.
Just a
Yeah.
We have enough beanbags for everybody.
Have a seat.
I'll
Yeah.
sink down.
We bought them.
Righteous.
You're the first one to sit in that one, actually.
That's more comforting to know that. So what's okay? So
Anybody
yeah,
need anything to drink or anything?
You just
Pretty
have
sad.
like blood on tap now? Are you good?
No, I don't. I'm kind of holding this water bottle. I'm just gonna throw it on her. All right.
Cool.
Now we're sure where she's not wiretapping us. Fucking narc.
Get it out of your system real fast. We got
Take her
big-
clothes off.
Hold, that's weird.
She
Delilah.
takes her like
Oh.
she takes her
Strips.
clothes off.
It's like, she's not even
I'm
doing
sorry.
this.
I fucked up, and I'm sorry. And you were right. If you want to roast me, go for it. I'm sorry. I won't do it to you again. But you handled it better than I could have.
What? Lower your shirt.
It's weird. I thought she would go. So I get her.
all right. Are we done with all this?
In retrospect, it makes sense.
Yeah, you know what?
Let's move
She was
past
like
this
way out of
part.
her depth, actually. Yeah.
You
No,
guys
I-
handled it better than I could have. The shit about him stalking Delilah, that was awesome, and I could follow your lead on it, but I never could have come up with them myself. So
No, you're right.
Yeah,
It's all right.
mistakes
I'm
happen.
sorry. That was.
Yeah.
It was mean.
It's
I thought it
cool.
would be a little funny.
I mean,
I honestly, hang on, for a split second, I thought that water was blessed and you did just try to kill me.
I mean, that'd be
does
cool.
that work?
I don't know, but I can't enter. Could I have entered this apartment? Oh, no, they would have invited me in the first time.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
pure
can't-
aqua is blessed water, but that's just.
That was deja vu, obviously.
I think you've ran into a situation where you've had to be like.
No, in one of the first places we
yeah,
went into.
That's true. That's true.
I very uncomfortably had to ask them to
Yeah,
invite
yeah.
me in, and I'm still sore about it.
All right. Yeah. So you guys want to talk about that instead of important stuff first? Sure. Let's yeah.
Important stuff first?
No. Let's talk about how you're not dead anymore. Yeah. That's.
No, I'm just saying, like, the whole cop situation.
Yeah, no,
is
that
like
was-
the thing I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
it was not good.
Yeah,
Not good at all.
you threw
Agreed.
a call on security camera, and now they know you're not dead. and
What I'm just like, in hindsight, pissed about is you got rid of the other security measures. Like, I'm just pissed we didn't realize that was a thing. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I
it
didn't.
fucking sucks. I mean, I know it's not gonna help now to bitch about it, but
There's
I
a lot
mean,
going
fuck.
on.
I feel like it was gonna be obvious that you guys took me. It's not like you were hiding the fact that you were taking me. You're just hiding.
Where?
You're just making sure you could get in and out.
I mean, we lied about it pretty hard.
It wasn't
I
until.
mean, I didn't
it-
lie at all in that entire scenario at all. Like, even a little bit at all. So, I mean,
You did
it's not even a big deal.
Like
Yeah,
he comes
yeah.
by one night, gets his ass beat, shows up. Like the next night, I'm gone. Everyone's gonna know what happened. It's just the fact that you pulled it off, which you did. That's what's important.
It's just that Jim's story didn't add up with the
Yeah.
video. and-
Yeah, it's-
Yeah,
the
you sent the
video.
gym dude in, and that's maybe something we could talk about too.
Yeah.
Well-
It's like, how do we know what we know at this point?
Well, yeah,
No.
I know we have the whole like conspiracy theory going on, and it's really fucking with my head. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
But there's a lot of things that don't add up with Jim being the bad guy.
Yeah, it
Because,
was
like,
just,
why did he send us after, what's her name?
So?
Zoe, yeah, Zoe. And then just to have her, like, get
She's
taken away from
elusive.
us?
I don't know. I'm with.
I
Like,
mean,
unless we, like, found her for him, I doubt it.
I don't necessarily think that
Like,
people
we didn't
that-
even try that hard to find her.
I mean, maybe it was just to get us out of its hair.
and also the people that took her
They're not related
could
to.
be the
I
Well,
think
we know
he's
that
helped
Zoe
us
knew
out
King
too
and the
much.
answer.
He's helped us out too much that it doesn't add up.
I'm not saying we trust him. I'm just saying it
No.
doesn't all add up.
I don't think he's connected to the answer.
Well,
but I
even-
feel like he hasn't been super straight with us either.
Probably
No,
not.
he had a
but-
secret room in his basement with like noises behind it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of weird. We didn't. I just kind of thought it was normal until we were vampires for a couple days, and it was still weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
When things are weird for a couple days, that's when you know they're really weird.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting.
Because I've seen a lot of weird stuff that just kind of
You
got
just
kind of
go-
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go past. And that
Is
was
that something we want to do? We know where his house.
We don't know where his house is.
No,
We know what the outside looks
because we
like.
kept it secret. I don't know.
We have
man.
a rough estimation.
It's it's a
We were in
typical
a-
suburban home.
I mean, it's just gonna look like any other house in the street.
It'd be pretty hard to place. Man, there's long rides there and back.
And he probably took weird cuts and things.
Yeah.
Through. I don't know.
School
I think,
records of his. I don't know.
no, that's all gonna
I
be.
mean, yeah,
we
we
didn't
could-
have a record.
Important
We
of
could
working there
definitely like
anymore.
try to find. I could definitely try to find some more stuff. But I
What-
think I found. I mean, all right. I think I found a more direct way to get the answers.
What's
Are you
that?
making,
That's-
Is that a
that's a
pun?
play on words?
That's a pun,
Okay.
Oh.
for sure.
That's the name of the
I like
group.
it.
And then I kind of tap my mouse and the screen wakes up and this.
Yeah.
Put-
Black screen,
Ah.
red letters, and just that blinking
It's like some
type thing.
shit that made me uncomfortable.
This is how JC got a hold of the answer. I did some, techno wizard shit.
Nice job,
Cool.
man.
Yeah.
Dude.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Pretty much saving our asses on the whole lead front. So I figure we type into this bad boy, headquarters secure, awaiting instructions, and we just see what call we get.
007 shit.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
It's not a bad idea.
Daniel Craig would
It's not a great one, but not a bad one.
I mean, can any of us impersonate JC real well?
I'm a douchebag. I don't know. That's.
Oh, wait.
That's my
Oh,
Let's
that's
write this
pretty
one out.
good.
Let's write this
out. All right, yeah,
It's like,
okay.
just Elijah maybe
Who-
can take the.
Who's good at lying?
Not bad at it.
Can you sound like JC?
I mean, maybe we get like real lucky and it's like spy shit
Keep-
where they just
keep
speak
it-
into the phone and they never expect them to talk back.
Just keep it vague.
You guys ever seen movies? That happens in movies.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of
That's
movies.
Man Too Little.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that's my plan.
I mean,
what do
we
you guys
don't
think?
necessarily have to sound like JC, right? This is a website, so there could
Well,
be.
they're gonna call.
If we
We're
say
pretty sure they're gonna call the
secure, waiting for instructions, they might call us phone.
Just maybe.
That's just worst case scenario.
Yeah, I mean, we can. I think it's 50-50, and either way, it's gonna be a difficult thing. But the fact, like, we don't have anything to lose, so.
phone. That's right. We don't got shit to lose, and we don't have
Otherwise,
any
we
other
just
leads.
smash
really.
his phone. Did you check to make sure his phone wasn't being like his location was being shared or tracked or anything?
Oh shit, that's a good point.
'Cause
Hey,
we're-
Delilah. Oh fuck. Well, we need the
Uh,
phone.
You can just.
All right,
Can you
here.
just
Let me
do
just
some
see if
shit?
I can disable the GPS on it.
You just turn locations off.
Turn locations.
Is it a smartphone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just turn
Yeah, you can
locations
turn your
off.
location.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
can't turn the
Techno wizard,
GPS
this
off
one is.
completely. Just make sure
I
it
thought it
stays
was
off.
like a old
Can I
phone
check
like we
it for
had.
malware? Since I know there's malware
Absolutely. have
installed
it.
on.
They definitely have spyware on that and stuff.
All right, can I try to get rid of it first?
Can you scramble it?
It'd
Is
be
that a
an
thing?
intelligence technology.
That's in spy
Scramble it.
movies.
That
Scramble
one, I
it.
could try to. I mean, that's a legit thing people do with their phones.
The egg
like
is scrambled,
spoof
the egg.
location through the GPS.
Sure.
Either way, whichever's
I hate
doable.
eggs, so no.
Terribly allergic.
They're not good food.
Which would you rather do?
I don't understand.
You're
nuts.
It'd probably be a lot harder to get rid of the malware because it was really hard to find the malware. So I'll probably try to spoof the GPS location,
Okay.
assuming that it's using
Scramble?
just
Is
the
that the
normal
same thing?
GPS locations.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spoof it just away from here, like in
Okay.
St. Charles County, right?
Sure. Sure.
So that kind of seems like on the up and up.
We still got our location though. That's gonna be an issue.
For intelligence technology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those.
Can I help him at all?
willpower?
Oh, can I help him if I have a dot in technology? That would be nice.
How many doubts do you have technology?
1 in technology and 3 in intelligence.
Your
wouldn't,
technical
yeah.
know-how is not going to be
It's
enough
not
to
gonna be enough. Yeah.
do what he's doing.
To scramble.
Scramble it. You're right. It said scramble, so that's
Three
obviously pretty good
successes.
at that.
It's like when Evelyn had the gun.
Okay. Yeah. You could throw
Can you?
have the GPS ping at a nearby but different location.
Yeah, just like kind of figuring out a way to spoof it to another tower,
Sure.
cell tower location.
Scramble.
We scrambled?
Yeah. Scrambled, but
Scrambled.
you did it just now, so they've had it up until this point.
Right. So
So for a few hours, not that long. So it's still bad, but
If he's a drug
maybe less
dealer,
bad.
maybe.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
You guys ready to do this?
Ready to do it.
All right. Type in headquarters
Hey,
secure.
type.
You
You have
up?
technology and that's how you type.
Remember he did a bestial failure?
He's got a point and click.
My mechanical keyboard's all messed up
So-
from furiously typing on Command.
What is your what's your exact message you're sending?
Headquarters secure, awaiting next instructions.
Hello.
Question mark?
Question mark.
ASL.
Kissy face emoji.
You up?
XD.
Okay. You send it.
Until I type in my
No immediate response.
We got nothing else going on. We'll just chill for a little bit. If this doesn't go anywhere, I mean, what's the next plan? Can't find Jim's house. We don't know where it is.
Yeah.
We don't know where the pamphlet stuff is. You
Let
talked
me-
about going to Octavia's for
See if
Master
she
Raven.
knows.
Can I do some like searching for Jim on the internet? See if he's got a trail.
Yep.
those pamphlets.
Do like image searches on him too and stuff.
Do you have pictures of him?
No, but
Maybe through the school somehow.
I was gonna
He-
say the
there's no
pamphlets
record.
that he has, you could take and do an image search and see if you can find them popping up
Connection.
anywhere.
Like a thread of
So which route are you gonna go?
I'm gonna search for Jim.
Sure. This is less technology know-how and more investigation know-how. So an investigation intelligence.
Do you need help with investigation? I have a dot.
and a
That
dot
helps.
and one dot.
Sure. So if you have a dot, you can just give advice, and you're all huddled around the computer as he's searching for different things.
No,
trying to
no,
find a
use it
hidden
as
gem.
Jeeves again.
So it's minus 2 die.
Alright, ready?
Okay,
Mhm.
I think it was a good dot. Just as a dot.
It's a dot that allows you to
You
know.
feeling okay today, man?
You got my die?
That was all.
You can only add one. You can't add one for everyone.
No, I'm just saying he's got my die.
Oh, my
Roll.
die.
My die.
He got my
My
die.
He's rolling like me.
Yeah, two.
Dicks.
Yeah, you can't find anything else, dude.
Alright.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
no, Jim's pretty good at not leaving a trail on the internet.
It's a bummer.
No. Okay. Fuck. Alright, so let's talk about some other options. Zoe was kidnapped nearby Octavia's.
Yeah.
Should we try to investigate some of that stuff?
The,
The Inquisition.
Maybe somebody was like,
you said you saw a homeless person there, right? When you at the train yard when you found me.
Yeah, when I fucked up.
We
try
can
to find that
find
homeless
him.
guy.
He still might be around, at least around the area.
Yeah, that might work. Let's
I
see what what other leads.
They only
That's not-
snoop around.
It's kind of late tonight. I don't. Can we make it downtown and back?
What, sunrise at what, 6?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, what else do we have? I mean,
That's-
Do we have the
Honest.
names of some of the people to answer?
Yeah.
yeah, we could try to just search around for them or ask contacts. Maybe your friends
I asked
might know.
Octavia mine.
I asked about King.
I mean, can we really trust Octavia? I mean, she's like.
I mean,
premier-
I know we don't
She
know.
brought me back twice.
Do you
so
have
I
less
don't know.
dangerous vampire people?
Jim, but we can't find him.
Oh, yeah,
He
Jim.
might be
Who?
the most dangerous.
Oh,
Maybe.
Jim, I think.
So,
Yes, our
okay,
tin
I'm gonna lay some shit down on you guys, and we just take it for how we take everything else. Possibly a lie, but who knows. So I was talking to the kindred at the club. They've had some pretty interesting experience as far as kindred goes and being like kind of owned by other kindred. So, you know, they're gonna have a different look on how things happen. But they told me if a kindred doesn't ask for a favor, then what they're doing for you doesn't mean shit to them. So either we're shit or they already have a plan, is kind of how I've taken it. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being swayed by whoever is listening to me, but I'm kind of inclined to trust Octavia less based on that. Because they can get blood from anywhere. Like, they have the reach, they have, like, the ability, they have the draw.
I mean, you were pretty adamant I'm not trusting her to begin with, so yeah, it checks out. You kind of had to go to her because of the situations I put
Yeah,
you all in.
but
so.
the fact that, like, still never, they just always said that there was never a favor needed
thought-
Yeah, that's
is like scarier than being asked for payment later. And I don't know what that means, and I can't figure it out, but
Probably not good because I fed off them twice.
I mean, you can't be bloodbound, but we'll see.
it's still really strange. And I
Just-
just want to give you guys that little bit
Are
of
we
info.
sure that you can't be bloodbound by Tremere?
I mean,
Yeah, I guess we got that information
I mean,
from
we
her.
told that, yeah, from 2 Tremere.
and Jim.
Can you ask, like, your friends, the coven?
You said they were were they Tremere or were they bloodbound?
They were like the Camarilla had like embraced them or whatever bullshit they say. Embraced them, and like they were kind of embraced in order to be like sex dolls. Was kind of what the idea I got. Like they were embraced because they were good at what they're doing, just inflicting pleasure and pain together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they kind of got away from it, which is super badass, and like a reason that I kind of trust them, just because they've gotten away from the social political issues, but at the same time it still affects how they see things. So I'm trying to see everything with like a broad eye, but all the
Have
stories
you-
are so twisted.
Have you asked them about Octavia? They seem like the kind of people she would like fuck with. You know what I mean? Like the way she talks about her, like the girls,
Yeah.
and she
feel
wanted
like
us to kill the guy
Yeah.
who wrong. Like it just feels like the
They
same.
feel like they have similar goals, but different ways of going about it. Like, they want people to be free to make their own decisions, but Octavia doesn't mind meddling in everything. And, like, the girls I work with, like, they want people to be free from bonds and free from being fucked with. Like, they don't get involved in stuff. Like, they just bother with shit that affects them. Which is kind of nice. Like, to not have to worry about, like, this DJ and then getting in trouble with this kindred that owned this DJ. Like, all that stuff.
so they like
So
don't
messy. They don't get involved.
they don't want anything from you.
No, they told me, like, if you're, like, with them, then you're together. Like, you do things for each other, and that's good. But, you know, never trust someone that didn't ask for a favor in return. And also, those favors are still dangerous, too. So,
Oh yeah.
That's why I don't want to go to any kindred tonight for answers. If we want to do anything,
Search
I
it
think
out.
we should do it on our own.
we can go search around
yeah.
the railroad area that I found you at.
Well, let me just check the internet if I can see anything on King or Takala or Agatha or Abe, since I mean we're at my computer.
Go to
Could
Charlotte.
you check, or would you have told us about the malware?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
'Cause I-
Could you check like the computer at our house that like Edward would have been on, and that because my email was fucked with and everything. If he was on that stuff,
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be that was blocking
on
your
there.
email. Yeah, I'll check it next time we're at the place. Yeah,
Cool.
for sure. But yeah, let's do some searches here before we head out, maybe. Just
Yeah,
see if
no.
we hit anything at all real quick.
See
Take
Okay.
30 minutes.
What are you searching?
I'm going to search for the names of the people, King, Takala, Agatha, Abe. Type in
Okay.
the descriptions. Type in about missing persons
Okay.
that have that descriptions.
Do another intelligence investigation. You can add a die from them helping you.
could we find the video from the party where you can get the boots? Do you know what I'm talking about? King's boots were in the background of an Instagram video for a
Mhm.
split second. Can we reverse search the image on those boots? Because he was wearing them when he embraced me or whatever. Or they embraced
It
you.
was very
They
grainy.
embrace you?
You
Okay.
would be. A reverse image wouldn't work.
I
It's so
I
grainy.
type it in
Could I-
into my computer.
Oh, you
I know-
enhance?
We're enhancing, we're
Scrambled
scrambling.
it,
enhancing.
Before
This
I
is
had
CIS
done like
Miami
a check
up
to
this
see
bitch.
like I knew like they were like from the 30s. Like, could I try to track down like where they might have.
Style that resembles them and like
Yeah.
kind of follow any soul
Follow that
boots,
kind of
like
thing.
those kinds of things.
Back on the boot trail.
That would be a 5.
roll
A bestial
again.
failure.
So 5. Okay. 5 is very good.
Tight.
Okay. 5, you find a few things. Looking up, specifically, you get hits when you start looking up Agatha, a missing person. You were able to find a child actress from the 20s, 30s era. Agatha, or Aggie, as she was known by, Aggie Warbler. Up-and-coming child star, mostly in theater and traveling shows, nothing on the screen, though she was pegged for it. Known for having a great voice. Died in a swimming accident, drowning.
Do we have a year?
In 1924. Some other things start popping up. It's less about her. Again, she didn't do much. She was up and coming. It's not, and there's no archives of her stuff. But she's connected with a director, Henry Patterson. Directed some of the plays she was in, and nowadays is quite notorious for his terrible accounts of sexual abuse, which was quite rampant during those times. But he was one that sort of took the fall down the line as he became older and people started speaking out about this stuff much too late.
Can we find images of him?
Yeah, you can find pictures of him. He moved into movies and he was doing pretty well for himself, but he died in a fire with some other prominent show business people at the time.
Does he
Fire.
look familiar?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you can, no.
Okay.
He died in the late 50s. Tokala, what you can find, you can tell this is a name that's purposely been scrubbed from a lot of things, but you find mentions of it and sort of you have to do some deep searches, some dark web stuff among hacking circles. This is a name, this is an alias of a hacker that's mentioned here and there with some pretty big scandals. He's never the leader of it. He's never one of the one that goes down, but his name pops up if you know where to look in the right places. And then King is obviously not a real name. That's such a generic thing, and there's just nothing you can really find on this individual. You could track down the boots a little bit. Again, you sort of recognize them, and they were from the 30s. A designer at the time that's no longer around. Vintage, pretty nice, but in New York City, that's where the shop was. But not a lot of traction. That doesn't really connect with much.
No big missing persons cases at that point in time of the wealthy.
I mean, a ton, but
Not with the name King.
yeah, King is just such nothing to really go off of. It's
No
really hard to
pictures.
pin that. Yeah, nothing. It seems. I mean, you could search for years of missing people in New York City, and nothing
Right.
really comes. Abe. Abe's the easiest to find. He is part of a philanthropic investing company called the Reclamation Group. They're financiers that help charities and big revitalization projects in a lot of poor neighborhoods.
What was it called?
The Reclamation Group. He himself has ties to sort of global banking and finance, particular ties to the Chinese, a lot of international trading. But he's definitely not like a figurehead. His name's attached to some of these, maybe people like really in the business probably know of him, but he's definitely not like the face of any sort of. It's nothing is in his name as the Abe Ellis charity, like or anything like that. But his name is attached to some pretty good charity work. Recently, they have some pretty big funding projects in St. Louis. You do find a picture of him, though. The one with Agatha, obviously, that you recognize her. This man, none of you have seen before. He's tall, skinny, dark skin, the trim beard, short hair. Looks like he's in his 50s or 60s. It's very plain looking, doesn't really stand out.
It's weird. It's not the Abe that I thought we were looking for.
I mean,
We have no idea.
do you recognize him?
You never saw the person turn to you. He grabbed your
From behind.
head from behind. You heard his voice.
Are there any
Actually,
clips?
you could probably find a clip of a very short, he seems very quick, concise, giving a thanks. And your hair standing up on the back of your neck as you do recognize that voice. That calm, methodical way of speaking that he gave you his regrets before biting into you.
Was he the one that spoke about my family?
Said that you were not supposed to be a target. He asked your last name. But that's what you find on the answer.
Good job, Herb.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about how you use keywords. I can show you sometime.
Sometime, but I think we should get down to the city and search these railroads.
Yeah, sure, man.
Alright, who's driving?
Dibs, man.
But sure.
Let's go.
I'll keep, I'll stay here and keep looking for stuff, see if anything pops up.
Yeah, that sounds good, Delilah. Yeah, keep an eye on the security cams, too.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And if you see anything, just bail. Don't try to,
Yeah, I'll bail so hard, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, be careful.
Alright.
Alright, gives you a kiss. Sends you guys on your way.
All of us?
Delilah?
Yeah, weirdly all of it. Lingers on you.
While she does it, I can give you a wink.
I hate this session.
Be super careful. I know the phone was only here for a couple hours, but
Yeah, how about you guys be super careful? Because last time you went out, you were shot to shit. I'm
Yeah.
pretty careful.
yeah. Okay, all right. You're
But
right.
I mean, thank
But-
you. You too. Sorry.
See you later.
I don't know, talking shop. It's me like this.
It gets me. Okay, I'll see you later.
Who's driving? Whose car are you taking? The
Shotgun.
Herbmobile. All right. Let's head down to the tracks. South City.
I'd tell everybody to keep an eye out for
Tails.
tails or anything. I'm super paranoid, to the max right now.
Sure.
Pretty paranoid too. That's why
Yeah,
I
so-
won't.
Whoever's best at it can do so and add a dice for other people helping.
The
What is it?
intelligence.
Wits.
No, it's wits
Probably.
awareness.
It ain't me.
Me.
I have 5
That's probably the best.
Yep.
together.
For sure.
Yep, and add one.
100%.
Oh, can I do heightened senses? That still wouldn't give me more than 5. Never mind.
You got hidden sense today?
She could do heightened senses.
Yeah.
Do it.
Sure. I will. Don't add a dice for that, but I will take that into consideration with the difficulty.
Oh. 4.
So bad.
Okay.
Don't like hearing that.
I don't like it.
I don't like that noise.
I don't like it.
We're fucked.
So you're down at the tracks. You go to the. On the way there, everything seems fine. Nothing, doesn't seem to be tailed or anything. Once you're there, also head on a swivel, checking out the car that's been emptied.
Oh, we would have taken JC's phone too, just to make sure that's with us.
With you?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
So yeah, this is the railroad. This is the cart. Keep an eye out for any homeless.
Yeah. How homeless did he look?
You barely catch a glimpse of someone who you thought peeked out from behind one of the cars, and you look and they aren't there anymore.
I'm gonna try to go around again.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
you?
I'll
Yeah.
circle the opposite direction of wherever she's going.
You guys stay there and make noise or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
I
at sneaking.
love talking, making noise.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless any of you are feeling
Sneaky
sneaky.
snake.
Yeah,
I just looked at my
I'll
stealth.
use
I
Cat's
really love
Grace
it.
And I'll stealth up on top of the cart.
Yeah, dude, do that shit. You just talk to yourself, Evelyn.
She does that.
She just sits back. Oh, I hope I don't get attacked all alone over here.
I hope I don't break this streak I've been having where I haven't been attacked.
Okay. Oh. God damn.
Okay. You're just. What are you doing?
I'm Cat's Gracing stealthily
Oh,
up
just
the top
hopping up.
cart. Yeah.
All of you go ahead and give me a dex stealth.
I automatically succeed.
You get up there, no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have to do so quietly,
Okay, gotcha.
but it'll be much easier than it normally would be to try to climb something quietly. It's your perfect balance.
And heightened senses doesn't help me at all with this, correct? Okay.
Nice. 3.
2.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Yeah.
That is 0. A big fat 0. I got a 1.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not good. Never mind.
Okay. So you climb up to see sort of where they're going, and you for sure see someone sort of looking towards their spots Jordan heading that way, and you see them get behind this cart, but they're sort of pinned where they are with both of them coming from both directions.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching that spot, and no one leaves from there, and eventually these two go around, and you guys just see each other.
Well, do I still see him?
No, you saw him. You saw where he ducked to, and they both came around both sides of where he ducked to. And you're waiting for them to they got you.
And then nothing.
Nothing happens.
I can't
Did
sense
you see
anything.
one?
You can use something.
Can we?
Can I sense the unseen?
You may.
It's usually just passive, so.
There's a roll that can be involved
yeah.
with that, I believe.
Yeah. Actively trying to stay hidden. Wits aspects or resolve aspects.
Okay. So do whichever one. I'm gonna do.
Okay. Might try to blood surge. No blood surge.
Do it.
Sure.
Nice.
You don't get hungry. Add a die.
It's probably worth it. Is that a willpower?
Okay. Oh,
5.
five.
Nice.
That is just what you need. Make a tie. Tie goes to you. So you go and you're looking. You just see Jordan. You're both confused. Nothing's there. But then you really look. You sort of know to just look beyond what you're looking at. You ignore Jordan. You ignore what you see around you and try to sort of see what's really there. And the fuzzy figure of this short individual doesn't look homeless because they're dressed like almost like a teenager in like streetwear. Like you'd expect like a YouTuber to wear, like the Supreme and whatnot. With this big, thick beanie completely pulled over their face. Sort of like if they can't see you, you can't see them. And they're just like this, holding it.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, in a fervor, just kind of run up and just grab his head and slam it into the cart.
Oh.
Give me a strength roll.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are calling this kind of fascist too.
Hopefully he's
With
not
the
good at this, because
Supreme?
I'm not.
Well, yeah.
2.
Better than 0. You go and just pow! You're almost surprised by yourself at work. You learned some things from
Cooked up
Delilah's
ready to go.
dad. I remember him slamming your head down, just pop! You guys hear a ring on something hard on metal.
What the
And
fuck?
kind
when
of
I
like
hear
trying
that-
to pull that thing
As soon as it hits, you see,
Like a person there.
when you hear that, what?
I want to run around the side.
Sure.
Like,
She runs
"Cover's
in. You
blown!"
want to start? You could stay on the top and start
Yeah.
heading your way there. You could get on the cart that they're behind, or they're on the side of. So you get on there. You start running up. You recognize that beanie. You saw a strip club. That beanie handed you your fake ID.
Yes.
It hits, and he just like sort of slaps away at Herb to stop.
I'm so
And
happy.
eventually is fighting to get his beanie up. And he just looks panicked and sees you. Hey,
Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah. What the?
Eventually, you two
Fuck.
come to see this. The dude looks very weird to where he, like I said, the beanie he wears super low, right?
Yeah.
He pulls it up, but it's still right above his eyes. And he has a weird young demeanor, but like a oddly wrinkled face. Not an old face, but a young wrinkled face.
Seen
Hideous.
some shit.
And pretty big teeth, huge fucking eyes. Weirder yet is Herb in physical control of another person.
Yeah, okay, so you fucking, what are you, a narc? You fucking following
I'm not a
us?
narc.
Fucking narc?
I'll drop
Who the
down.
fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
So, do you want to make your own introductions?
If I must.
I think you should.
You know this guy?
You know this
I
guy?
actually know this guy.
Don't say it like that.
This guy is Loki, because I keep things on the low key. And also, I'm a bit of a trickster.
Really?
Definitely not a god,
Because you
as
couldn't-
we've just seen.
Yeah, you couldn't trick us, so.
Okay, well, you're rude. Is there anything
What are you
else?
doing around
Okay.
these tracks?
What are you doing around these tracks?
I asked you a question first. My friend has his hand around your neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend's not
Alright.
that strong. He just
Okay.
caught me off guard.
Shut the
You-
fuck up.
Also don't look that strong.
Listen. Okay,
Yeah, fuck you.
what are you doing here? There's a specific reason we're here, and it has to do with a huge fucking pot of shit. So what are you doing here?
You're looking for a pot of shit?
No, let's keep
There is one of those not too far, actually.
let's keep it close to the chest here.
Yeah, let's all just keep it close to chest and leave each other alone. I
Why
was
were
staying
you
out of your
watching us?
business. I wasn't watching you. I was already down here.
Just answer
Why were you already down here?
Why are you already here?
You weren't
again.
already here. We just
Well,
got
the-
here.
Let's just all leave each other alone.
Let's not.
Loki, if you don't answer us, I'm gonna iron the wrinkles out of your face. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Come on.
You're
We don't
even
have time to
meaner than
play.
her. After everything I did for you.
I know.
You want that false identity to be exposed like that?
It's been fucking exposed.
Well, then
Let's
it's
go
been a
with it.
week.
I know.
Yes, Ben. 1 week since I've been exposed. Really sorry, bud.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
And I would like to keep you around for my next one, which I will pay handsomely for. But I need you to cooperate for 5 seconds.
Cooperate, you're interrogating me. You're grabbing me. This is assault.
You were popping in and out of dark.
I was here. You got, but some people showed up. I
You're
tried
just-
leaving and you chased me. I was leaving you alone. Let's just keep it that way. Unless you got something to tell me, then maybe I'll tell you something. Things go both ways.
What are you getting at here?
If you want info from me, I need info from you.
You first.
No.
What info do we have?
I don't know. If you don't have anything interesting, I'm not giving you anything interesting.
Well, how do we know you have something interesting?
You don't, but you're. So just let me go then if you don't think I have anything interesting.
Can I?
No!
I am gonna iron those wrinkles out. No, I'm gonna lean into her, and what about mentioning the Inquisition?
While they're doing
It's
this.
kind of apart from us, but
I'll lean to you.
Nope.
what we're interested in too.
He'll into
I
you.
mean, it's
That's
related
A
to
Loki?
this.
I'll go
Alright,
with
yeah, Loki.
Loki.
Yeah.
He's
I'll,
the tough guy.
I'll
He's the one who got
drop
away.
the hand from Loki.
Just a-
We came at you
Guess so.
kind of hard. You're
Yeah.
right about that. We can work together on this. We can answer some questions together, and we can. You go your own way. We go our own way. But let's do this respectfully and
Yeah,
calmly.
respect.
I'm trying to diffuse the situation right now that was just started.
What's what you're trying to get out of him?
I'm just trying to get him to calm down.
Sure. Give me a
Calm emotion.
charisma
I
persuasion.
cast calm emotions.
Charisma, persuasion.
I got a gift for that.
And since this is my specialty, I add a die.
Yeah, you're diffusing.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare the war.
I got willpower to use. No,
Dude.
I'm confident with that.
Okay. Yeah. Do you take your hand off him?
Yeah.
Okay. He went around. You could see his shoulders drop a little bit. He's
We all like.
feathers are slightly less ruffled, but he's still
Relax
on
a
edge
little
a little bit.
Sorry, it's just. Things have been real fucking weird since the last time we saw you, and I'm sorry.
How so?
I mean, these boxcars have been a little wild for us, which is why we're down here checking them out. Why are you checking them out?
This is how things work with my clan. If I tell you things, you need to give me a payment of information as well.
What clan are you in again?
Nosferatu.
Oh, yeah. Explains a lot of things.
It's not the most obvious fucking thing.
You know,
You're new.
Hey, be
it's
cool.
a good thing.
It is a
Okay.
great movie.
Jordan, be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all friends here.
So,
Need
What
answers.
did you say after having
because you're friends
conversation?
being a gentleman and give me the respect I deserve,
Obviously.
I'll tell you why I'm here. But don't fuck me over, and you better tell me something interesting too.
I
If
got
I
something
think it's
interesting
on
to
the
tell
up
you.
and up, what?
All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I heard there are some people grabbing kindred. And apparently this is one of the spots they would try to keep them. So I was been hanging out for a few days, waiting to see if they come back. I think I got here too late. Haven't
I-
seen anything for a couple days.
I have some
that's the
information.
Inquisition.
Hold on.
You did get here too late.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be a confirmation.
Yeah, we
What do you know about it?
I
It's
was.
the Inquisition. He's one of the ones
He
that
one got-
taken.
The Inquisition.
Yeah, that's what
It's-
we heard.
That's
got
a
taken.
rumor from other kindred, but we know that this was a place that someone who's a piece of shit stuffed our friend and fucked him up. So,
Why? Where'd they take you? What happened?
Took him here. They were just kind of storing him, but we tracked him down before they came back to do it.
Did you get a look at him? What
You
were
ever
they like?
noticed any backer gangs with monster helmets on?
They had a van.
Yeah, I don't think it's the Inquisition. Not their style.
who do you think it is?
Really.
Gestures over to the things, to that car which still has graffiti. Ghoulies never say die. That's what they call themselves.
Ghoulies? Just a bunch of fucking
Like from Riverdale?
bloodbound ghouls?
Ghouls aren't necessarily bloodbound. A ghoul's someone who has vampire blood.
May not be.
I'll leave it at that, unless you have more information. I think I have a pretty good hunch about what they're
literally,
up to.
We've been undead for a week. The fact that we have this information, I think, says a lot about how shitty it's been.
I've got a
But-
scoop for you. You can keep talking.
I've talked enough. I need to know that your information is good for my information. I
Alright.
need to hear something new.
Here's the scoop. There's a guy trying to make a play to try to become the prince across the river, the St. Charles.
Across from the river, St. Charles.
The Baron.
Yeah, he's trying to be a baron.
No one cares about territory out there.
Exactly.
Things are too spread
Isn't
out.
that weird? And that guy, I can tell you who he is and where he's at. Maybe he might be of interest to your clan.
Give me manipulation subterfuge. You lying
Should
liar.
let me turn it. Can I help him?
What are you doing? What are you
Manipulation?
saying?
I think I fucking listen to
It's
him.
too late now.
You wanna know any fucking thing about
It is
this?
3 successes.
We've already met him.
Loki.
It's a rough night for him.
All right, you give me a name where this guy's at. Seems dumb, but interesting.
Yeah,
All the baronies are pretty damn new for someone to be trying to carve out a new one already.
exactly.
Anyway, my hunch is that the fact that they're put you here, the fact that they're not just outright killing, the Inquisition, I mean, they'll kidnap us when they can, but usually that's too dangerous for them. They put us down. I think if they're truly ghouls, they want to keep their fix. They're taking people so they can feed off of kindred. A nice ironic twist.
I'm gonna jump up Cap's Grace, and I'm just gonna try to stay low I'm just gonna keep an eye out.
Any other locations where they've been spotted doing this?
That's the thing, they've been popping up all over. They're, I think, just going after anyone sloppy enough to let the word get out that they're a vampire.
That would make sense with Zell.
Yeah.
All right.
So far, no one of importance has gone missing. I think they're opportunists. So, keep the masquerade.
Bad day for New Kindred, huh?
If you're dumb, and keep your shit a secret, yeah, ghoulies might come for you. But I think this place I think they know it's compromised. They probably won't be back. So if there's nothing else you need, unless you have something else you'd like to exchange, you said you had a name for me.
Yeah, his name was JC. We killed him. He's dead in St. Charles. But
Why did you kill him? What's he to you?
I can tell you that for some more information, and I can tell you who he is working
Now,
for.
you already tried some.
Don't you want to know who he is working for? It's pretty interesting.
I don't trust you very much.
Why not?
Just giving me.
I told you exactly what I'd tell you.
Yeah,
I'm
I know
offering you more
yeah.
I thought this
Technically,
was
you
what-
told me, fuck that.
The first time was pretty monkey's paw, but he's actually onto something with this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I'll believe him, sure.
Now I have something interesting to tell you that I'm
This
offering.
is some real shit, Loki.
Well, then how about you start this time?
All right, I will. To show that I wasn't acting in bad faith at all. He was working for some Sabbat. We think they're Sabbat. Called The Answer.
I told you this.
He told us. Before we killed him. We
Why
know
you? How did he get involved with you? Why'd you cross paths with him?
The answer for the ones who turned us.
Where's the answer?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Do not know.
If you have any information, that might be a good thing to exchange back.
Sabbat. I mean,
Big messy hit. It's not gonna be good for anyone.
the Sabbat were the Camarilla kept them East St. Louis. They don't cross the river much. But now, without a sheriff to hunt them down, maybe a few have gotten bold, gotten out, but they're not organized enough for anything like that. And there's maybe two.
The names of the answers.
They're local,
We're not sure.
We don't think
I don't
so.
think
JC made it seem like they were coming
Across
in.
the
so
river.
packed from out of town. Interesting. And they're set up across the river. That's what they're interested in?
That's what it seemed like.
Saint-
He was trying to make it their start out jumping off point or something. Wasn't clear.
Out west.
Seems like they were using him.
He seems a bit,
Guy named King leading them.
And yeah, guy, androgynous individual.
I'll keep my ears open.
You know where to find me, Loki. This
You owe us a little bit of information, so if you hear anything about him, call us, let us know.
this involves all kindred as much as none of us want that to happen. They're fucking shit up.
Are you
over
coming to me instead of your sire?
Did you not hear?
Or sorry, yeah.
They turned up.
here. He's out of town right now, so
He still owes me that favor.
yeah, he owes us a lot of favors. He'll be back around though.
Yeah, done enough for that guy. It's about time he pays out. All right.
Hold on a second. What else have you done for Jim?
Is this you calling in my end of the information?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Not only did I help your friend here get set up with her new life, Jim has me supposed to tell him anytime I find these weird pamphlets.
Like this. I'll jump back down.
That's the one.
Where's the most recent one you found? I guess how recent?
Pretty recent. I have a lot of information on those, actually. If you've got something for me.
Oh God.
We've only been in bed
Yeah.
for 2 weeks. We're running low on info. So
Are
unless you want to be
need
helpful, well, there's not too much we can do. But we can.
You can do a
Continue
favor
this-
for me.
Not
You can
too,
owe me one. How about that?
Not too keen on that.
Yeah,
Well-
we've been around long enough to know that's a bad idea.
Do you need like a good like blood sommelier? Because I have a good guy for that.
Everyone knows that guy. And he is very good.
Maybe we should just call him tonight.
There's a lot of information I have about those pamphlets. They have an interesting connection. But if you don't want to owe me, that's fine.
Do you have a way of getting in contact with you if we come across anything worth trading? Do you go to the Coven often? I don't know.
If we give you information,
Ask
what do
her. Ask for me at Coven. I could show up there.
if we give you information, what do you do with it? Anything you want? Anything that benefits you?
Trade it away.
Information's my currency.
It's fair.
That's why if you don't want your stuff getting out, favor is sometimes easier. A guy like me, I have a lot of connections, but I'm limited in a lot of ways.
I guess we're done here.
We'll hold it for now. But I might need a new identity in a couple days. I'll get back to you about that.
Sure.
All right.
This information is, I would say time sensitive, but you do what you feel's best.
God damn it.
Kind of like you. I think we should just owe him one. I mean, look at this kid.
I'm pretty sure I already owe another kindred 2 favors, so I think I'm tapped out.
Do we go on this?
I mean,
Here's what we'll
Seems
do.
important.
You as a coterie, owe me something small, or one of you can owe me big.
I'll owe you big. Put it on my tab.
Shit.
Yeah, it's his handout. He shakes it. Plus, you're doing business. I'm the one I pass those out. Another kindred hires me to do it. I kind of play them both off each other. It's a great gig for me.
That's pretty solid.
I mean, yeah.
What kindred?
Master of Ravens. Right, that's the name
That's
we
the
know.
name. Master of Ravens.
Yeah, that's the one.
What can you tell us about him?
Very secretive. Fairly sure him and Jim are connected. I thought Jim was a little nuts, to tell you the truth. I thought the Master Ravens was Jim for the longest time. I still think he might be. He might have me pick up some of them just to throw off the trail. So I think I was getting pretty close for a while.
What's the purpose of these pamphlets?
Fuck if I know.
Didn't Jim tell
I
us?
tried reading them. It's all
He did.
stupid to
I'm
me.
trying to-
Oh, okay.
Where does he like tell you to put him out?
He trusts me to spread them out. I know where the kindred gather, so I put them in spots where they will be seen.
And there's no like secret message in this to like
Oh,
get people
it's.
to join up
I'm
somewhere?
sure it's something like that. Yeah, it seems that way.
You don't know it though.
Gokanda. I tried looking into it. This kindred thinks it's some. I don't know. They think it's
Hey.
bullshit, and I tend to agree.
Can Tremere blood bond people?
Are we doing another exchange, or
No, it's just a random question.
Yeah, it's just like.
this will be for free?
General.
They're the best at it.
Nah.
Ah,
God
fuck.
damn it.
But recently, some have lost the ability to do so.
Ah. Well, that's so not helpful. Alright, so is that all you know about
Bunch of fucking liars.
this fucking pamphlets?
Yeah, like I said, it's a whole thing about you're supposed to. It's bullshit.
Find Gokanda. Right.
Yeah.
I get it. So, I mean, not sure if that was big favor worthy that you just hand out the pamphlets to Kindred.
It's
I would
true.
say it's some good information about her sire that she apparently didn't even know.
So,
That he was
a
collecting
lot I don't know.
them. We knew that, didn't
Yeah. Or, well, we knew we had a lot of them.
Maybe he was also handing them out potentially. Then
Maybe
maybe
We
he's
started,
like,
didn't we
maybe.
start to have that theory?
we? Kind of, maybe thought
Taft
that,
one.
but...
Do what you want with it. Jim's a very weird person.
Alright.
that's cool.
Tough egg to crack. I've tried digging up stuff on him.
When did he
It's
show
not
up?
easy.
Around St. Louis.
Been here a while.
No, pretty new.
Do you meet at his house?
No,
Do you know where he lives?
no. Not for lack of trying.
Alright, Loki. I don't think I got anything else for him. You guys?
Appreciate the help, Loki.
Yeah, sorry I said that mean shit to you.
Yeah, that was very unnecessary.
You're right.
Hey man, keep it low key.
Yeah. He lights up and shakes.
If you ever know anybody who needs like weed or something. I
Or
mean,
like something.
Is that a big favor? You're a hookup?
Okay.
And now we're square.
See you around. And with that, he disappears. You can still see him.
He gone?
he's just standing there.
I'm right here.
No, he's still there.
That's cool as
It's a
shit.
good voice.
Alright. I think we found about what we're gonna find.
gonna
It seems
find-
like the
let's-
ghoulie thing is
Sure.
not
Let's
super
leave
helpful.
and
Not
talk about all
related.
this.
Unless we think Zoe might still be alive.
Except for the fact that someone who's supposed to know a lot of is he still here?
Let's leave and talk about this. Let's go to the car.
I look over at him.
Oh, yeah, he's right there.
Let's leave and go to the car and talk about this.
Yeah, let's
They
go.
forgot about me very fast.
I didn't.
I mean, we thought you.
I thought you
like
were
you said you were
just
gonna
keeping
do
it
by.
low key, so.
Hey,
let's
that's what
go.
again. All right.
Alright,
Who are
Well, now
you
I see
shaking
him.
hands with?
Alright, yeah. We go
Hard ways.
head back. And on the drive. Yeah, so that's interesting.
So the issue with the whole Inquisition thing is that Octavia planted that in our heads, and now she might be probably is a huge fucking liar. Jim's probably a fucking psychopath. Who knows what the fuck he's doing?
And you know she probably knew about ghoulies. I mean, if
They
this is
saw the
going
sign.
down
They-
this close
the-
to their territory,
I mean, that was the first they'd. I mean, we don't know that for sure, but
they saw the writing on the car. So.
also now we don't even know if either of them were lying to us. We're fucking
Wasn't
wrong.
Jim's plan, his quest was to find a relic or item to help to get to Gokanda?
Yeah.
But now he's collecting pamphlets that will help Kindred get to Gokanda?
they're supposed to be
Maybe he's,
misleading.
like,
Misleading, maybe?
Putting information out
to
there,
distract people.
or maybe even to like get people who might know more to reach out to him. I'm not sure.
I don't know what that.
Maybe he's like fishing with the pamphlets to try to get somebody to respond who knows something about it.
Hmm.
Maybe we should like take a much closer look at these fucking pamphlets and try to like look for messages. Oh, I'm not good at that stuff.
It's now getting quite late. Where are you guys going to sleep during the day?
I'm gonna head back to the apartment for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna Uber back to the coven.
Okay.
Take my car from his place back home.
Okay.
Outside.
Oh,
Wait.
I'll...
I kind of look at. I would
With
talk.
Ow!
I'd be careful about your house since we sent that message to
Can we
the
crash at your
answer.
place then?
Oh yeah, that's. Fuck.
Because we kind of told them the headquarters was secure.
And don't they also have the location of this place now?
I mean, I'm sure they won't show up during the day because like they're
Yeah.
vampires.
True.
But I just text Eddie to be careful at night that
But
we aren't certain anything will
I
happen.
just wanted to make sure.
I mean, he's staying with you now, too. He'll be around during the day.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so
I just wanted to, heads up.
Can we crash at your place then?
If you want to, man, there's always an extra beanbag for you.
Dipped on that beanbag.
And the only beanbag you sat in.
I also sleep upside down.
You going home or to Herb's?
I'll go home because my brother's there. And I don't want to throw him into, I didn't want him to even know about anything, so I would go
Sure.
home.
You're gonna go with her or go to Herb's?
Stay at Herb's.
Shit, wow.
I can't do anything. I'm very aggravated damaged.
Interesting. Okay.
Fuck off.
That,
It's cool, I'm just going to make a note.
we will
here.
take
To write
another
new
break.
character.
And we will return back shortly. Mandy announced she has to pee. Bye.
Bye.
Don't
Okay,
settle.
we are back
That's-
on a Tuesday. Waking up. I need rouse checks from everybody.
Yay, I succeeded.
Mm.
I'm going to blush.
I'm hungry.
I'm good.
Classic Evelyn.
Damn it!
Okay.
Classic Jordan.
Evelyn gets up like, and then he's like,
Yep.
oh, there's like
Oh,
little
yeah,
bats
those of
flying in
you
the room
healing
helping me.
aggravated damage, roll 3 dice. Oh, only 1 hunger.
That's much better than I've done
Yeah.
every other time.
Okay, so 2 hunger.
All right, take away another aggravated damage. Put your hunger up by 2 more. So you wake up with a hunger of 4.
You don't have any
successes.
aggravated damage anymore, do
I
you?
had one.
Okay. So
Okay.
Either I didn't
You only
mark
get
it
hungry
or
by 1.
whatever, but
So,
I'm still
So
fucked.
how much aggravated do I
typically,
get to take
like,
away?
double
it's
X.
always just 1.
I did. I
that's
had one
just-
double X.
That's 3 rouse
checks.
checks.
So, but it's not superficial, right?
Your superficial should be gone.
Okay.
You heal your stamina and superficial.
Gotcha.
Get
Okay,
yourself
gotcha.
back to-
But I did sleep at the club, so just go out.
So, who wants to feed first thing?
I'm good.
Fuck myself, Evelyn.
What's your hunger at
And
4?
that's actually what she
4.
does. She
I was
blushes.
at
She can
1.
do that.
You
And
could
now I'm at 4.
take it down by. Do you want to hurt someone and take it
No.
down more? Or you just want to take it down by 2?
Just by 2.
We'll say wake up, immediately find one of these poor saps who showed up at a club at like
too early.
yeah
You just
too
showed up
early,
too
excited.
early.
He's like, man, I've had a long day. I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
straight to the
drunk
club
too
after
early.
work. You walk out.
I want to try
I
to do
make it worth his while, though. You know.
We don't know. We don't want to know.
It'll be another larceny charisma check or
Streetwise.
streetwise charisma check for you. It'll be a little easier if you're trying to get the same dude.
Same
Yeah.
dude or deal, either one.
Sure.
Can I do call up one of the Emilys?
Use your hurt.
Yeah.
How much have you gotten from this week?
Only one.
Sure. How much are you taking? 2? Sure. You guys wake up.
And do I get the potent still? Meet him at a club, drink. Okay. I don't know why this was potent.
That's why I just said it, yeah, because I want you to stop.
So my apologies.
And you would get your resolve or composure back in willpower.
Ooh, I have full will, baby.
You do?
Yep.
Everyone.
That's great.
That's such a
Something worked
bad
out well
roll. I got
naturally.
the crit and the fail, so I got a willpower here. It's better than.
But it's a new will.
You don't. It's not a crit because it's not 2.
It's a new will.
Yeah, but if I roll.
Oh yeah.
It's such a bad roll.
Oh yeah, there's a
Because it's
lot of
basic-
risk.
If I don't do the willpower, I'm messy failing, and if I do,
Yeah.
I run the risk
It's
of.
it.
Do you want to kill your last contact, or you want to kill your last contact?
It's still not bad though. It's 3.
3. 3 will do.
And it's a first willpower for the day, right?
Yeah.
So
But
you may take your
I'll
hunger
get to
down by
that.
2. All right, you get up, you head out.
Without, I'm clouding every time I do this.
Yeah.
I'm not looking. Come on. Switch up. Just be on the line.
You, Delilah, will let you know that, hey man, so, like, during the day, a bunch of shit went down with, your parents. I talked to them, it was cool. I met them, so they didn't come over here. They really wanted to come over here, though, but I talked them out of it. Apparently, like, Jordan's mom's been freaking out and getting hold of other parents and stuff, like, thinking she's still alive, but not sure what's going on. I don't know. They just said they said don't go to the police. Like,
Clearly.
yeah, they said don't talk to the police. And I don't know, your dad said, like, I mean, he has his connections, he's a lawyer. He said he'll take care of everything. He just said just to keep her mouth shut.
Does he know that she's alive?
He's not sure what's going on. He said these detectives are, like, really stirring some shit up, though. So they're trying to, like, put an end to it. You know, everyone's just trying to, like, move on. So
Yeah.
he's doing his part for that. But apparently Jordan's fucking stepmom, like, I don't
Lost
know.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, should we tell Jordan?
I don't know. I told you you could do with that what you want.
Alright. Be pretty chill not to, like, tell our friend that kind of stuff, I think. But then again, it'd be pretty not chill to worry her. I mean, what's the
look at
most
me.
chill thing?
That's what I always wonder.
Alright, I'm gonna read this pamphlet and see if it tells me. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the night till everybody else comes over or gets a hold of me to
I'm already
trying to
there.
analyze this pamphlet.
Yeah, he
I'm already
crashed.
there.
Oh yeah.
You left a feed.
Oh.
Come back.
So are you going back to... So what do you guys do once you feed?
I would just wake up and text these guys like, hey guys,
Sure.
what's the plan? Everything seems cool here. Does everything seem cool here? Okay. Any word on the security system?
Some people are going to... Some people already came out to check out the place because it'll be a big job, a lot of money in it, but also kind of a hard house to get secure because it's built weird and old. But some people were there during the day to just look at the place.
Yeah.
So in the next couple of days, there should be some people in there installing and whatnot.
Cool.
Yeah, you texting people?
Yeah, I just sent like a mess like,
Yeah, I just kind of text back. Elijah bailed, went to go get some food. I'm here chilling, reading this pamphlet, seeing what I can find.
I'm gonna respond like, working on my identity. See you guys soon. Like
Goodness.
very like quick, like got a lot of shit going on.
Gonna stop by Lily's. See you guys soon.
I'll text and say we should meet up somewhere.
yeah.
Maybe Evelyn's.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so a couple hours.
Sounds good.
Okay. In a couple hours, what are you doing?
I'm gonna work the club a little bit more just to be kind of a part of the shit. But before I go out to go back again, I'm gonna see if Scarlett has a second.
Sure.
I'm gonna talk to her about the fact that we had a mole in the club.
Actually, Scarlett's not there this night.
Is she not? I was
She's
a little worried
not.
about that. Any of the other girls?
Not the 3, no.
And no one's saying where they are. They headed out of town.
Adam
again?
be like, I'm
Okay.
their
They're not-
boss, but they don't listen to me. They said they had stuff to take care of. They didn't sleep here, so I don't know.
Okay. Do you know like a low key guy? All right, never mind. Never mind. If you don't like know him, that's fine. Do you know Do we have like a girl on hand that like is really great with like hair and makeup and stuff like that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get fixed up?
Yeah, I'm thinking about going with a different hair color.
Oh, changing things up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of create like some new shit for me.
I mean, run it by me, because, like, we got certain vibes going with certain
Yeah,
girls.
yeah.
We don't want to get on, like, their
Yeah,
territory.
sure.
Like, it's kind of fucked up. You got really playing these stereotypes, but it's
No,
what
for
makes
sure.
money.
So some people from my past have been digging around, and so that's part of the reason.
Yeah.
wanna-
Your fucking stepmom was in here last night.
My foster mom?
Yeah.
She was. How did that go?
I mean, she was fucking losing it, so I kicked her out.
What did you say?
I said I know anything. And then she showed me a poster clearly from here that with you. And
you said it was a
made
girl
me
that
look like
looked-
an asshole. Yeah, I mean,
that
I
looked
covered.
similar.
She was tenacious, man, though. But I mean, she eventually left. But like, you're an adult, so you don't like need her permission to do this. But I mean, I understand. Like, usually it's the dads who freak out over this, but whatever. I mean, I lied, but I don't think she was buying it. But like, if she doesn't approve of what you're doing, who cares? You know?
It's not that quite.
Show her those bills.
It's not quite the situation.
Yeah, I guess you haven't made that much yet.
So here's the thing.
You gonna work your shift tonight?
Yes, I am. But I need to make sure that if she comes and talks to literally anyone here, it's not going to be an issue because I don't exist
You don't
anymore.
exist.
I'm not trying to it's not. I don't exist. I have a new identity. I need to get away from some shit.
Oh, you're like a runaway? I kind of got that vibe from
Yeah, that's what it is.
you. Or like, you're dead.
That.
Okay.
I've seen it all.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll do what I
I
can.
love him.
So that's what I'm getting her done.
Get your hair did. All right, that's your solution.
And I don't know because I had a solution and then someone came into our club and purposely exposed me.
Technically, you exposed yourself. I don't force anyone to do that here. But I can see what you're saying.
Take a stain.
It's gonna get a
Yeah.
sting. Here is it.
You can do a
She's about to mark one.
A disguise will work. Maybe just talk to her. I don't know. I don't know the lady. She seemed upset, but not like evil.
No, she's fantastic, but there's just a lot of things.
Hey,
I know you've seen it all,
do what you
so
gotta
you
do.
can imagine,
Yeah.
but I just want to keep her safe.
Okay.
Do I need to make an appointment, or do I need to wait a couple nights before I can get the girl to work
I mean,
her
if it wasn't like
magic?
a complete thing, yeah, I'll set something up tomorrow.
That'd be absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
And I'm not particular, so if there's kind of a niche you need me to fill,
I got some ideas actually.
okay. Can you run those past me before she just does it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay.
Okay, how long am I on tonight?
Whatever you gotta do. It's kind of slow, so got a lot of leeway.
Okay, I'll work for
Like I said, the 3 aren't here, so we got slots open.
I'll work for a few hours. When was her one needs to come by?
Just a few hours.
In a few hours?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do like a 2 or 3 hour
Sure.
stint, and if it's slow and it's not making a difference, then whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So do that for a little bit. You text. Are you doing anything else? Just waiting for people to come.
Watch an old movie.
Sure. With Edward or just by yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, he could come watch. We can watch.
Yeah.
something.
An old time. Him and Edward could sit down and find one of the old films
Is that
you always
old?
watch your grandpa and pop it
Yeah.
on. He doesn't appreciate him like you do, but he likes the memory of this.
Yeah,
He
he
likes
knows.
a feeling of normalcy.
Yeah.
he's
We're like, he probably like makes fun of parts, and I'm like, shut up, and he doesn't
and
like
you're
it.
probably like, okay, this is cool because like actually this, and like the background stuff, and he's like, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice moment.
yeah.
You are feeding,
Yes.
and then
I'm gonna call Lily.
okay. She answers.
Get those
Hey.
ball rolls ready.
Hey,
You free at night?
what's up?
I just wanted to talk more. I don't know if you've been in contact with Spencer about the show or anything.
I mean, right now we're trying to get like the music thing down.
Do you want to get together and talk?
Yeah, I'd love to work on some stuff with you. I'd actually really like that.
Sure. You want me to come over?
Yeah, let me see if we can get some time in the actual like studio a little bit tonight.
That'd
If
be
that's
great.
cool with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call Spencer and I'll get a hold of you.
Okay. I'll just head that way just for safe measure.
Okay.
And I'll start heading that way. To Sea Monster Records.
Yep, see Monster Records. So yeah, I'm assuming you did a quick feeding. You can meet up with her there.
I will blush before I see her.
That'd be smart. It's one roll.
One roll.
So you're not hungry. You look a little less dead. Yeah, she meets up there. Greets you. She said, "Yeah, actually, I have some lyrics when I bounce off you.
Sure.
If you want to, I'm assuming you brought your instrument.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Let's work some stuff out. I actually want to hear some like music to some of this.
All right.
Yeah, and give me a charisma performance.
My
Give me a
specialty.
strength brawl.
It's my specialty, so I add a dice.
What's your specialty?
Performance guitar.
Yeah.
Okay. Charisma performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And you're out of the band.
You think I got that willpower back?
Can you use a
Roll the
willpower
dex
on
brawl.
that?
Did you get?
I got one.
On that? You use a willpower?
Oh, I thought you got none.
I had that one.
We're about to fight to the death.
Can I use willpower again? I
No.
don't think so. I'm off tonight.
Yeah, you really are. And she gives you shit for it, actually. It's like you haven't like touched a guitar since
It's been a while.
it's been a week and you've forgotten
been-
how to It's fine. I guess let's work on you for a while. My stuff's good. I wanted to bounce it off, but you've made me actually feel
Just
a lot.
let me listen to it.
You've made me
Yeah,
feel a lot
no.
better about my part in this.
Well, at least I can do that much.
This is kind of a
All
sweet
right.
moment.
Yeah, and you mess around for a little bit, work through some of the lyrics. Pretty heavy. She did a pretty good job. Pretty
Yeah.
heavy stuff. But it's, again, you can't be too heavy because that's not really your style. So you kind of work through helping her write. These are personal lyrics, but lyrics of some other people can be sort of interpreted in different ways.
Sure.
To her, they're very meaningful, very personal. You definitely can tell the meaning, but it's not going to be a bummer to anyone who hears it. But it'll be a sad song, but like, yeah,
Lily, this is
just vague enough at parts to where it's not hyper personal, and other people can connect to it and sort of get that overall vibe she's going for, that overall sense of loss and just confusion and not really knowing where to go next or what to do.
Lily. This is amazing.
It really is. Yeah.
I miss this a lot.
I miss when you played a little better, but otherwise,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, now that I know what you're going for, I think I can take a better crack at it. But let me sit on the track for a little bit and then do that.
Yeah, I'll send some stuff to GC, and yeah, we should get together later this week again. And
I think that'd be nice, the three of us together again.
I think so too. I
Um,
think so too.
How's everything else? I'm sorry about the last time we saw each other. It's kind of an asshole. I wasn't kind of.
Yeah,
I was an asshole.
you were for sure. Yeah, that was super annoying, but it's whatever.
Just I don't know. I guess I feel kind of off lately, and I know that's not a good excuse. It's not. I'm trying to make an excuse, but just want to say that I'm sorry how I've handled everything since that night.
We've never been very good at like talking to each other.
Yeah.
Which seemed like a very basic thing that we should have down, but we just don't.
Well, we don't.
But we have this, and this actually, this night's helped a lot more than any night since. So thanks. Let's keep playing to our strengths.
That's why you're the front one.
There's a lot of reasons, but that is one of them.
One of the big ones, of course. All right. Well, I'm always a phone call away from you if you need me.
For real now? You actually will be? So it hasn't been the case.
After.
Just answer my fucking calls. All right, and yeah, so we're ready to head out. Just give you a kiss. Be on our way.
I'll linger.
All right, so go.
Before she gets in the car. Can I tell you something?
I hope so. Anything.
And you won't think I'm crazy.
Just tell me.
I'm sick of being, like you said, we're not good at talking. We never have been, but I'm sick of not being there for you when you need me, especially at a time like this. And I've had no good excuse for not being there for the funerals and being there for you. But something happened that
You
night.
can see a shift. You could see darkness. Something. You see a crack that she composes herself again.
It's not that I didn't want to be there for you. It's that I couldn't be there for you.
I understand you were back to your old ways.
It's not that. I wouldn't let that shit get between us again. I would never let that shit.
Out with it.
That night. The reason I don't pick up your phone calls during the days is because I'm a fucking vampire. And I'll show the fangs.
She goes from a smirk to, the fuck is this?
This is who I am now.
Is this a fucking joke?
It's not a joke.
This seems like a weird ass Jeezy joke. He
It's-
watches weird fucking shows. This is something like that. She's sort of like looking at them a little closer. It's
Where are
fine.
we exactly?
Probably out on the street next to her car. It's fine. You're not very funny. I get that you're trying to
I
use
couldn't do this
humor.
before. I'll use Cat's Grace. I'll just take a backflip. And land just perfectly. I was never into athletics.
You're a vampire gymnast, and that's what you've been doing.
I'm a vampire gymnast.
This doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't get it. I feel like you're ruining a nice moment, which is very on brand for you.
It is.
Okay.
You're right. This was a mistake in our cloud memory.
Holy shit!
Okay.
That's awesome.
And you're able to do so. She's an unsuspecting mortal. You could tell before this happened, she was definitely, as most people would do, just trying to play it off, trying to find a reason. But there's a little bit of shakiness to her. You could tell she wasn't 100% dismissing it. There was definitely something off that her mind wasn't quite ready to accept. And now it's all gone. And yeah, she stands for a moment, just sort of looks. Fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, but later this week, for sure.
For sure.
Give you a kiss again. And get in her car. And you hear music blasting, your music. She rolls the window down. This is me.
I know.
Don't forget. And then she drives off.
I'm gonna follow her to her house.
Cullen her.
Okay. She goes in the room, and you can see her. She's just pacing around. She's a very active person. She's writing. She got a notebook. She's just working through lyrics,
She's in a
writing
better mood
stuff.
than last time.
She's in her work. Yeah.
I'll leave.
Okay. Eventually, you all head to Evelyn's.
Before we leave, I'd probably tell Isla to chill here, get some rest. You know, she needs to do stuff during the day, but
Yeah, sure.
also to completely contradict that, redo what we did last night.
She goes, look, man, I don't know if, like, okay. So she's getting a little less comfortable with it. She's like, I don't want you to be, like, feeding from me all the time. Like, it's like I don't know, it feels weird. Because, like, I've seen you feed from other people. It's for sure, like, it's a different side of you, man. You're like a fucking animal. Just kind of hot in a way. Usually pretty chill. And I like that about you.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. It feels like it's crossing maybe a line we have.
Yeah.
I mean, if this will help you out, this will help you out.
I'm just worried. I just feel scared that these fuckers are gonna show up and.
No, I get
mean,
that.
You saw what happened. when we got attacked
I'd rather you
last
be
time.
safe. I'd rather you be safe.
It's really not. I'm really not getting anything out of this. You know.
Which is also why I don't know. Thing just feels but
Yeah.
okay. And you can take another hunger down. She'll get coked up. You get that in your veins. Okay.
And she can stay here. I'll just go. It might get dangerous. You never know when people might come for us.
Absolutely. She stays there. You guys arrive at Evelyn's. You probably first, actually.
I'd make sure I take my sword with me.
Absolutely. You take the sword.
And the phone, yeah.
Okay. You get there first, and you see she's in there watching you. You see her, you see Edward, you see someone in a row behind them, that old guy. And also just seems to be enjoying the movie, just watching.
Just kind of like walk in, kind of look over at him and say, "Hey, man."
Edward looks back, "Hey, man."
Hey.
And you glance at Edward for just a second, and back to the seat, and the dude's not there.
Did you guys... There's a guy sitting back. He is the same old guy. Do you guys
From the
know any old
projector?
guys?
Like,
You do a lot of drugs, huh?
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
can
Yeah. He's kind of older gentleman, dressed nice. I can describe the guy real quick.
Thin mustache, almost like a John Walters type. Or Waters.
John Waters.
Yeah.
Can I just...
do I? Does that sound like anything?
Really?
I don't know. It's the second time I think I saw him. It's definitely there, or it was there.
That's weird. Was he doing anything?
He was enjoying the movie. This is a good movie, by the way.
It's a very good movie. Did you know that actually when they were filming
All right,
this,
so Herb's
they-
here. After a little bit, Jordan would arrive, followed closely by Elijah.
Do you guys think your place is haunted?
It's
Because it
On
seems like a
brand.
place
Talk
that
about
would be
this when we
haunted.
get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I
sure
keep trying
haunted.
to talk about the history of
Oh,
the
you
film.
think it's
Yeah,
haunted
no, Edward's
too?
Yeah.
talking about anything else.
This is the kind of place, like, if I was ever gonna hold a seance, like,
It'd be
definitely
here.
do it
Yeah.
here.
That's
this
like-
is the most
She's
haunted
held
do
place.
like
multiple
it.
seances.
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
yeah. I mean,
Should we do
I don't
this?
think light as a feather, stiff as a board in the 7th grade counts as a seance.
No, but like with vampires, like, can we do that?
What? We're vampires.
Vampires.
Don't we have more pressing matters?
Yeah,
Did you
for
see your
sure.
girlfriend tonight? Because that's the kind
Speaking of
attitude
which,
we should get.
JC's phone rings.
Oh, shit. Is the movie still playing?
Mm-hmm.
We'll get back.
Fuck, cut the movie. Somebody turn the fucking shit off.
I gotta turn
Yeah,
this-
Edward
Does the old man turn it off?
goes off, or
Damn.
goes over there, turns it off.
Alright, just kind of
Do you want me to?
turn it on and hit the
Do you have
speakerphone.
do you have blush? Are you blushed?
Oh shit, no. Somebody has to hit speakerphone.
Okay, it's in some random number. Turn it on. You don't hear anything.
with just remembering his dialect and how he pronounces stuff, I'll go, did you get my message?
Who is this? You recognize King's voice. Hello?
It's Evelez, or whatever bullshit
I
one
said
letter.
Lesvalin.
You tried both and neither worked.
Is that what you're calling me about? Or I called you. But you reached out first. What's up?
It's just kind of wondering when you're gonna swing by.
Where are you?
Yeah, I think you know where we're at. We told you the headquarters was secure.
Don't know what that means.
Shit.
That's a possibility.
Your friend's gone.
I have lots of friends.
The one that you put here.
I don't know where here is. If we're trying to
In
talk,
fucking
let's-
St. Charles.
JC,
Yeah.
JC's dead.
take
Very
that out of the
much
game.
so.
Yeah.
You guys?
Yeah.
Oh, hot damn. How'd you do it?
Drain them dry.
Shit. Is that you, bud? Elijah?
Is it the same voice? King's voice?
Mm-hmm.
What if it is?
Didn't see it coming from you.
Yeah, well, you stepped on something a little too fragile.
Interessant. All right. So what's next?
I feel like we should meet you. All of you.
What do you mean, all of us?
We got a lot of questions for the answer.
JC made him squeal before you drained him, huh?
Not really. I mean, there was actually, we did some of our own research.
You guys are kind of sloppy.
Not as hard to find. One of you guys are. My sire, I guess. But I feel like we should all meet our sires now.
Yeah, you guys owe us a lot of fucking answers about what the fuck you did to us.
It's your namesake.
Hang on to this phone. We'll be in touch. We'll meet. That hangs up.
You
The
guys think
coven. They told me the coven is a good meeting ground for kindred.
Okay.
And maybe not at the coven, but they might have some options for us.
Weren't
I
they
mean-
supposed to be?
but
Jordan,
if
your phone rings.
things turn sour.
It's Jim.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I answer it.
I just got the message. Everything all right?
Yeah, I blew it out of proportion. Everything ended up sorting itself out.
Oh, I mean, good on you. Good on you. What are you up to right now?
We're just talking about where we're gonna eat tonight.
All right, that's important. I think I figured it out.
Figured what out?
I need you to gather the others. Are they there? Am I on speakerphone?
No, it's just me.
Oh, get the others. Meet me at the school as soon as you can.
Wait, what did you figure out?
What I'm looking for, I found it
At the school?
right under my nose the whole time.
Okay. Like now?
If possible.
Okay. Let me get a hold of the others and I'll let you know.
Appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
You get a text from Delilah.
Vampire blender.
Have you told Jordan yet?
Oh shit. Thanks for reminding me. I was gonna say, going to now.
She said, things got more complicated. She sends a text message, or she sends a link to a news article about a car accident with a fatality. That is Gina.
The little blood that's in my face leaves it.
You look all dead again.
So that was. Are you okay? That was Jim, which is the first time I've really liked him before, since like believing he was like the shit. He said he thinks he found what he's looking for. Very cryptic. Didn't explain much. He said it was at the school underneath his nose, or to meet him at the school. And it's been underneath his nose all along.
Whole time.
The whole time? Which seems like the conspiracy part of me wants to be like, that's
Don't.
weird that he's going to have us come there to the school and it's under his nose. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
it's a
we
trap.
are
Yeah.
the thing. I don't know. That's just.
I think we can
What do you
trust
think?
Jim.
Like the whole conspiracy. Usually have something.
Are we gonna go?
I don't know.
I think we should go.
I think we should too. I think we can trust Jim. We got way ahead of ourselves. The whole conspiracy
Don't know
theories.
about trust.
I don't know if we can trust.
I trust him more than I trust other kindred right now. I'll say that much.
I trust him less than I trust.
I
some
mean,
kindred
it's
at
kind of
this moment.
convenient that he calls right after we
Yeah.
get a hold of King.
That is fucking weird. Fuck.
Like almost immediately.
We need to contact him regardless. We're gonna have to meet him. So we might as well do it. I'm sick of this fucking night. Just
That's
let's
fine.
Does
I
let this
can't.
night be
does-
over.
We might as well get some answers from him too.
someone stay back?
No, we stick together.
We gotta stick
No,
together.
I know. I don't mean stay back here, but someone stay out of sight.
No, didn't he ask for all of us?
Yeah, but I didn't say I was going to bring all of us. I said we weren't all here. I would get a hold of everyone.
I don't want to be not a part of this, so I'm staying.
No, I think it's alright if we just.
If we just all go. Last time one of us separated it.
Meant stay
Sucked.
and look from a distance and then rush in and help if we needed it. But
Maybe,
you guys are
but-
confident.
I mean, not a lot of us are rushers, and the one of us that is should probably be the front line.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go in.
Unless one of you can shoot
Got all
a
other
gun.
fucking shit to
Hey.
deal with after this. So
Hey Jordan, can I talk to you real quick?
yeah.
I'll get the car ready.
Yeah, sure.
So we need a gun?
No,
Um,
no. He like what? No,
Actually,
you're.
that
Actually-
might
If
not
he's-
be bad.
I
Yeah,
don't want
silver bullets.
any kindred to know
Dad
that
said
he
I'm a
knows.
natural.
You can take a gun.
Yeah, someone at least take this.
Yeah,
I got
I'll
another
take
one.
a gun. I know you do.
Wait. What were you saying?
Hey, it's in our blood. You got this.
So, Gina came around.
Yeah, she was snooping around the strip club, the Coven earlier, I guess. But they fended her off, so it's good. I'll like deal with that a little bit later.
Yeah, she was around my dad. She came to my dad.
She came to your dad?
Yeah, she was asking parents about you. She was,
She think like your dad knew something, or
no,
just fucking spit it out. What's going on?
kind of, think she might not be okay. And I kind of,
What are you talking about?
and
Did you talk to your dad?
I kind of turn my phone over and kind of slowly pass it over. I think that's Gina. I'm sorry, Jordan.
The story says it's like it was on Highway 40, pretty late at night. There was a car accident. They haven't found the other driver, but Gina was found dead.
And shove the phone back at him.
Take it. Hey, I'm sorry.
You were mentioned as, briefly mentions that she wasn't survived by you, as her dead, but it's her only other family.
It's not.
Fucking stinks. No, I mean, like, it's not a coincidence.
I mean, I know we're vampires and stuff, but accidents still happen, man. I mean, who would want to do that to?
She's calling a lot of attention. She's going around to all the parents, stirring shit up. She went to the last place I was seen. She's causing a stir. And if it wasn't, then I'll let it rest, but you don't make that kind of noise around a fucking coup. And then just magically die in a hit and run. But we have other. I would appreciate it if you kept this low for a minute.
Yeah, Delilah knows, but
That's fine. I trust Delilah with that.
listen, if you think this is something wrong with this, I'll help you. We'll find out what happened.
I'm not gonna let it just rest. I'm gonna dig it out until I know one way or another.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's time. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah,
I
no.
hate to just not know and find out one day. So
Supernatural to lie to your friends.
all right, let's get going. We got other shit to deal with.
Compose yourself. It takes a little bit longer because the tears are streaks of blood down your face. Take the time to clean them off. Get yourself composed. Meet up with these two in the car, ready to go.
Everybody ready?
Let's roll.
You have the gun? You're confident with it?
I've got the gun.
Never shot the thing in your damn life.
Alright, let's go.
But it's the one you originally took from. It's great quality. Pretty high.
Bullets are in there.
Bullets.
I'm pretty sure.
There's bullets in it.
Then
It's heavy.
you guys head to
my
St.
samurai
Benedict's
sword.
Gateway Academy.
We'll be fine.
You can see some tarps on the roof where a good chunk of it burnt. There seems to be they'll probably be doing construction's underway to repair. It didn't spread to the schools. The school itself is still pretty much fine. There's just roof damage. It's a huge building though, so some cars in the lot, probably from a construction crew. Some machines. You spot Jim's van though.
Can we try to see if there are any like new security cameras put up with the investigation going on?
Wits awareness? Or wits investigation, I should say. Actually, you could do intelligence or resolve with investigation.
Can we all do it? Or?
Yeah, you can all do
Does
it.
just one of us want to do it? Or all of us do it?
Yeah.
Intelligence
Oh, can I heighten
resolve.
senses?
Or resolve.
Wits.
Heighten senses?
Investigation.
No, intelligence or resolve with investigation.
Okay. Heighten senses?
You can do heightened senses, sure.
I bet.
Are you going to be heightening senses as well, Jordan?
Yes. Please.
Okay. 2, 4,
Intelligence.
2.
Where the fuck is resolve? There it is. God damn it. So, intelligence,
Keep that roll.
resolve, plus heightened senses.
Don't add anything for heightened senses.
No, don't
That will
add-
affect
okay,
your
okay.
difficulty.
I'm gonna re-roll that shit. Three successes.
3. You two can notice there's always been quite a bit of cameras and stuff at this school. Rich school with rich kids, parents want lots of cameras. You don't notice any new ones,
No,
but it
like,
does seem that the ones that are here are still
still active.
active. But there's not a lot of light. Most of the lights aren't so on to where it's.
There's no emergency
You
lighting
you
or
two have
anything
probably
that
had
I
to sneak out stuff. You would know a way in or out to avoid some of the cameras, or at least, I mean, if you just
Weak spot
To
again.
hide.
they'll see you go in no matter what. There's no way to get in. But if you're just trying to hide your identity, you know which way to face to where the camera's not going to catch your face. That makes sense.
We've smoked a lot of joints in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, the cameras are at all the entrances. They'll see you go in, but you know how to make it so they don't know it's you.
I'll park next to Jim.
Okay.
Is he in the van?
He's not.
Perfect. Can you break into this van?
Yeah,
I wanna-
probably.
I want to see if he has anything in the glove compartment that leads us to an address.
Sure. Alright.
I can help a little bit too.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to give me a larceny and wits. And this is a break-in, which I think is your specialty.
I can help with larceny. I have a dot.
Sure. You can add one.
So wait.
I have no larceny.
Larceny.
Streetwise.
I have neither, but I do have a lot of money.
You can just buy it.
I'll buy this van.
4 successes.
So the messy crit.
For messy crit. Yep.
Yeah. Going in, you managed to get in. It was locked. You break part of the handle, though. It'll be noticeable that you broke in. But you're in.
Someone broken.
I'll cast mending.
So, you go through.
Be like, shit, sorry, I missed your job, but we're in.
The glove box is full of, kind of like his basement, just notes, just scraps of bunch of shit that doesn't really make sense at a glance.
No insurance that links it to anything. This
No.
van, really, drive without insurance. He is fucking crazy.
Mad
You know that's punishable by law.
Does he have a license plate?
Yeah,
We'll take down the license plate.
sure.
Snap a
We
bit.
could have done that outside.
We didn't have to
I know,
break in
but,
to find
like-
that.
All right.
Is his keys in here?
Last resort.
See, that would have been bad if he locked himself out of his car.
Okay.
It'd be
It's-
funny.
I thought I saw his keys in there though.
None of that. Just random.
He's got
notes.
crazy mind powers. He had the insurance.
Oh, right. That's
That's
right.
fair.
Yeah.
That's why it's
That's right. I'm going to remember that.
Best part of being a vamp.
no insurance.
Peek in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Anyone in there? Anything in there?
Cleaning supplies.
Okay.
Pretty bare.
There we go.
And like before, you could tell the back of this van's fitted to block any light on
Right.
purpose. And even opening up, it's pretty secure. It's reinforced and whatnot.
Do you have a bloodstone?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Wait, what the fuck happened? Didn't you?
He didn't take it.
He didn't take it?
Hmm.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Wait,
So you have an
no.
extra one? Yeah.
I mean, Delilah's got one.
Okay.
And then I got this one.
Do you wanna?
Hold on.
Do you wanna?
Hide it in
Do you
here?
wanna
That's a
hide
good
it in
idea.
here?
And I slide it like under the seat.
Sure.
Very
Alright.
good idea. Me too.
Gold star.
Gold star.
Alright.
What next?
Let's go inside.
Yeah.
Do you wanna all enter at the same point?
I mean, is there a way we could like
With
sneak
security.
in without getting caught
I mean,
through a window or something?
We're
I mean,
not-
the
we're not-
construction site.
We're not here to fight them. Let's just go with good graces.
Yeah, but we know
Let's
there's
not.
cameras
Let's
around.
not freak him out.
Let's not do what we
The
did to Loki.
Yes.
the only thing I'm worried about is the cameras, and the police are looking for 4 of us
And
and not 3.
And Jim. Well, 5. Well, yeah.
so maybe it'd be better if we like snuck in through the construction or something. I mean, there's got to be like an open window or roof.
Check the tarp.
Can you?
Yeah, let's check underneath the
Can
tarp.
you sneak in?
Oh, Cap's Grace up there.
Yeah, so it's not accessible. Like the rooftop access is blocked. With Cat's Grace, I will say, yeah, you can balance just enough to like, just using barely ledges of stuff, but you have a good enough balance. You manage to get to the point where you can drop down or unlock the access from the rooftop side for the rest of them.
Suckers.
And you guys could get in. You know how to get to the school from the roof. You did it last time.
Nice.
And you enter.
A lot of good ideas tonight, guys. Working as a coterie.
This is good.
Hello.
Oh,
So you're out there.
the
It's,
sword's with me.
you got the
Gun.
sword. You got the gun.
Scimitar.
You
in
guys
the back.
got what you got.
Hard.
That's it. The samurai sword. Turns into the Asian culture.
Ooh.
Yang Yang, 2020.
You never know.
God damn it. What little I heard, I knew what you're. And then I saw this, and I.
Pretty
Like
quiet
how-
in here. All you hear is the occasional flapping of part of the tarp that's loose from the night wind.
Ooh, writing that down.
The
Night
Night
wind.
King.
Spoiler alert.
Heading down, you can eventually hear noise. And so the front of the school is this huge circular foyer where around the sides are glass cases with trophies and accomplishments of the students. The very center is this raised platform with a suit of armor because your mascot is the Knights.
I wonder
You can hear some noise echoing from this usually very crowded area. You're coming from the top where there's steps that go around and then down near where the front door is. These sounds like they're coming from the principal's office, Principal Brown's office. You can just hear things being moved around. You can hear humming, with Jim often does when he's working.
You can see people who go invisible. Can you become invisible? I forget everyone's. No? Okay.
I mean, it can be really quiet. You want me to sneak up there?
Sure.
Alright.
Good,
So you're going to use your
go with the plan.
obfuscate. So you completely silently head downstairs, head a long way around, approach the office. Door's wide open. You could see in through this sort of a reception area in here, principal's office in the back. You can see through the reception area in the back door with the principal's office. You could see Jim. You see papers in his hand. You see his back. He's just looking through stuff pretty casually.
Can I look around, like, the nearby area for anybody else?
Yeah.
Even, like, sensing the unseen if anybody's trying to hide themselves?
Sure. You sense the unseen. To look beyond the veil. You see nothing. Actually, give me a wits awareness.
Shit, I can't do wits aspects for the sense the unseen?
This is not unseen.
Shit.
You're
I
just
don't like
dumb.
That
that.
makes it worse.
That's a bad
It'd
thing.
be easier if I couldn't see it. Alright. Wait. Where is it?
Herb Morales, fully loaded, with a pool of 3.
Morales?
What is it?
What?
2.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Okay.
Probably not worth it.
You notice a new camera that Jim has already passed, facing the principal's office door. I mean, there's always been a camera around there, but you know all the cameras because you actively avoid them often in school, and there's a new one.
And it's like into the office.
Just around, yeah. It's one of those like black,
Swivel.
yeah. So you can't really see where it's pointing, but it's a new one, and it seems to be near the entrance of the office.
Okay. It probably isn't spotting me where I'm at though.
You know where it's pointing, but
Okay. I'm gonna just dip back to the rest of the group.
okay.
I think it's just Jim there, but there's like a camera right in the
Do the cameras
principal's
get
office.
audio or
Usually
just
wasn't
visual?
there. I don't know. Do I know if they capture audio?
Do you
I'm
know
not sure.
if you can scramble them?
Shut the
I mean, they
I'm
don't.
not as question.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
These type don't.
So we could
Oh.
shout and get Jim to come out here?
Or we can
Yeah,
also.
that'd probably be alright.
That'd be better.
Why? I know it's a little late now, but why do we come inside? Why don't we just call him and have him meet us in the woods? That was stupid. My
know,
bad.
What if you just wanted us to come inside?
Why would we want us to come
I mean,
inside?
yeah, we
I
could
don't
just
know.
call
Why
him
is he
and
wanting
say
Well,
we're
it's
here.
too
Why did he
late.
say
It's,
that?
there's
I
a
know
lot
it's
of
too
what
late
ifs.
now,
It's
but
a lot of
Let's
what
just
ifs.
call
We
him.
can always retreat and call him to come out.
Let's just call down.
Jim, we're here. There's a camera on you. New one.
That won't matter. I got it.
Well, it matters for us because there's detectives looking after us and the school. So we need to keep off these.
I can take
cameras.
care of all that. You guys coming in here or not? I think you might be interested in some of this stuff. Herb, you got your computery things?
I mean, in my head,
Perfect. I'm gonna need that brain of yours.
how big is that circle thing?
Like this main, it's a huge, wide area.
I mean, how big is the?
The
Oh! Not
Just a
very
little
big.
normal.
just like
Yeah.
the kinds you see in
Is
stores.
there a rug in the principal's office, or in the doorway either?
There'd be a mat in the front door, like of the actual school.
Okay, I'm consciously looking for vampire blenders
Yeah.
on the floor or on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And
So yeah,
a
looking
pair
around
of,
using Sense the Unseen, because you could see his with Sense the Unseen.
Yeah.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Gonna pick up the mat and also walk in there.
Yeah, that was also. That's what I thought he was gonna do.
What are you doing?
I was also thinking about blenders.
Let's head down there.
Let's go.
All of you going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With the
Going in, you can see
With
in
the
there.
mat.
He's got the place is torn up. Drawers are open. Papers are everywhere. The computer's on. He doesn't seem to be able to really log in though. And laid across the desk on top of all these things is a sword. A sword that you've seen many times. You guys saw it when you were called in the principal's office. Principal Brunt has sort of a sword and shield mascot thing on the wall.
School spirit.
Weapon in the school, but
Decorative.
weapon
Y'all are here.
Yeah, we're here. What's going on, Jim?
here.
Points the sword. I think that's it.
That's the relic you were looking for.
You're looking for a sword?
Like a
Principal
tacky
Brandt's.
decorative piece.
It ain't decorative. It's you all familiar with the tale of the Green Knight?
Literally.
Yes.
Arthurian legend.
Variant, yeah.
I think some of that leads to this. And more interestingly, it goes to some of the papers. They're trying to cover up a lot of shit here. With the fire and whatnot. I found this. One of the drawers that's open, he pulls out a stake.
What the?
Fuck.
Well,
Fuck.
Yeah, it was hidden in there. And this thing, this ain't no just whatever prop stake. This is a real deal. Some of the papers, I think the society is working through the school, which makes sense, I guess. Society of St. Leopold. They don't like our kind. Never have, never will.
that explains why young nun ran after a little girl after.
Oh shit! You
Herb.
think the young nuns were part of the society?
I think if we could get in the computer, we could find out more.
That would make a lot of sense, actually.
I don't know shit about that.
That would
I guess I'd
clear you
approach
up
to
a
look
lot,
at it.
Jim.
Sure. I mean, you'd have to find a way to log in. If you take it with you, maybe, but like on the fly,
Like,
unless you have a way of
check out
getting
the-
in like his actual stuff.
Yeah, I kind of look at it and just kind of say, shit.
Take out the important bits.
I mean, fuck. Oh, this guy's dumb. I look around his desk for a password written on a post-it note.
Like,
You think a secret society leader?
Give me
leaves his
a-
password out?
Yes,
Jesus
he's an
Christ.
older guy. Every older guy I know puts their
Ageist.
fucking password.
Give me
They
a
have a little book
wits
for 'em.
investigation.
Somebody help me. I would actually
I'll give
be
you
like,
investigation.
Wits
yeah, somebody help me
investigation?
look for this.
Yeah.
I have investigation.
You could do your own. Do this as a separate role.
So what's investigation?
Yeah. Anyone who wants to help can.
I'd just be like, everybody,
Yeah,
look for a fucking password on a piece of paper. I know there's one around here.
my heightened
one.
senses wouldn't help at
Critical
all, right?
success. Oh, messy critical.
No, it's not.
Ooh, I got 4.
Yes, there's
You
a
only
crit
got
on the-
one.
Oh.
So-
But, oh, it
yeah,
has
yeah,
to
it
match
has to be-
with
it has
one.
to-
So just 3.
3 success, 1.
4.
It's not bad for a 3
One.
dice pool.
Oh, that was a good roll. I was not messy.
Yeah. So the monitor itself, you lift it up, and a post-it note at the bottom of the stand.
Okay.
Sure enough.
Private
just look at it
school
like,
I have to call my
principal.
dad right now.
Jim,
Yeah.
I know you have one of these at home. Get rid of it.
I don't have a computer.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Alright.
We're not supposed to use that. Yeah, it's like a religious something with numbers that refer to a verse. You type it in. As this happens, Jordan and Evelyn, who have their heightened senses still going. Jim also looks up as you barely hear light footsteps.
Somebody's coming.
Multiple light footsteps.
Many people are coming. Is there a window?
I'm gonna
There's a window
window.
in his office. Everyone, we got company. Just stay calm. Stay here. The two with heightened senses
Rolling character.
can hear. I think he has my son, maybe more. Be
What?
careful. You hear another voice respond. Do you know who the others are? And you recognize her father's voice. Who says that? The first voice responds again. Not yet. Both of you recognize the voice
bitch.
of Father Armando, who says, I will remind you that no matter what is in there, they are no longer the children you remember. No matter how much they look or act like them. I'm sorry, Hector, but your son died in the fire. If there are others, they've been replaced by monsters. You will never find peace with their demise as long as those abominations are skulking around at night. You'd probably be aware that Hector is the name of Herb's father. You hear your father respond, either way, that bastard will pay for what he did. To which Father Armando responds, your part is finished, Hector. Good work. Now come with me while we leave the team to deal with the creatures.
I lean over to you. Your dad's a narc. What?
And you hear his dad respond, no, I want to see this through, just in case. Father Armando goes, so be it. You hear footsteps leave. Jim also clearly heard all of that and was focusing. Hunters. Look, y'all gonna have to run. We'll figure out where to meet up after. I'm not a violent man, but so's for them. You don't deserve to die just because of what happened to you. You deserve choices, and I know you'll make good ones. Jordan, I owe you an apology. Part of me wonders if I should have let you die, but I couldn't. I made you what you are. The relic can fix it, though. I can fix all of this. I promise. Just trust me.
Oh, start opening the window.
Take the sword. Take that and leave.
Grab the sword
The
and
sword.
I leave.
He told you to stay down. Don't you go for the window. It ain't gonna be good. Let me distract them and then go.
Go out from where?
I mean, the window's fine,
Oh,
but I'm
okay,
saying
okay,
you go
okay,
right
okay.
now, it ain't gonna be
Okay,
good.
okay.
Then you hear your father. Jim! We know you're in there. So why the children of all people? Couldn't face us yourself? Jim stands up, hands in the air from behind the desk, faces out. He starts walking towards out the door a little bit.
Can I do something?
What'd you like to do?
While this is going on, I'm going to try to get the hard drive out of this computer.
Give me technology wits. Try to do this quickly.
Can I
without
have
much-
help with one tech?
Sure.
Cool.
You can help at least start dismantling,
Yeah,
like, take the
I
cover
know
off
at
the
least
thing. Yeah.
how.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Do I have the sword? Did he give it to me or did he just?
He just
gesture to
points
it?
to the desk. Right now you're all
Uh,
hiding. You're all like down. He's saying don't do anything until
Okay.
he distracts them.
I go and use willpower.
Okay.
Seems important.
5. Yeah. With you helping just do some of the manual work of popping off the right spots, you get just the hard drive out. You have this. You're careful with it, but you have it.
Take the Post-it notes, slap it on it.
Jim goes, I'm telling you, I'm not the one who did it. I got nothing against any of you. Your father responds.
Mine?
Then who did? Whoever's in there, let him go. We'll help you out of this mess. Jim just looks back at you guys. I mean, we don't know. We're trying to figure that out. I'm trying to help them. I don't think your bosses are going to let you help them. Just let us go. Again, I don't want to hurt anyone. You hear your mother respond. I do. And there's a blast of a gun. Jim gets thrown back into the room, and you see a hole just in his shoulder all the way through, embers around it from some sort of incendiary round. As he goes, flips over the desk and drops in the back, and he is looking a little bit panicked and trying to compose himself. As he does that, you recognize your father's voice yell out, "No!" as right after the gunshot goes. See Jim snarl as his fangs start to grow. You see blood, a line of blood appear on his forehead. As the burning starts to fade, he focuses and it closes up a little bit. This weird line of blood opens into a third eye on his forehead.
TM. No, drink what else is fancy. Checks.
No.
Don't do it like that.
Like you know what you're talking about.
Jordan gave me this sword, just a heads up.
Sure. Let's get the sword. Run.
Okay. Clamor for the window.
Jim
He said get the sword, run.
Jim stands up.
No, he said the window's okay. Just do it when they're distracted.
He says, "Drop your." You hear his voice just boom out. "Drop your weapons." You hear some clamoring as there's probably more of them out there than you realize. You hear multiple guns hit the ground.
Go, everything.
As he starts walking out,
The sword.
boom! Another one goes. Jim takes it again, and this is thrown into the desk. The desk breaking under his weight as he hits another hole. This time in his side, you see bits of fire in it as well. And teeth out, he just takes off and sprint out into the room.
Start heading towards
You hear
the window
gunshots going off.
To go and
What do each of you do? Heading.
head to the window to try to get out of view. Also, you're not. You're both leaving
Yeah, we're all
first.
You're leaving them? Okay.
Well, they're also. I would assume they'd be following.
I'll go next.
You're out the window. Herb's after her. What are you two doing?
Bring the sword.
I'm not gonna leave it here.
Okay. And then I just go, like, bickering along the way.
Sure. You go out the window
The sword
next.
needs to
I'm so sick of you!
Are you waiting or are you
You're
going after
gonna-
her?
You're holding the
Making
sword.
sure they're all safe,
Sure.
and then looking back, and then
It's not looking good for Jim.
there's nothing I can do.
Okay. You hear screams, you hear gunshots, you hear a roar of Jim and this battle cry. You hear screams of terror from people and a hail of bullets. Ringing out, echoing as you guys go out the window. Where are you going?
The car.
Okay. Are you just sprinting or are you trying to do it stealthily?
Fucking.
Let's just run.
Okay.
The bloodstone truck in the car. Do we leave it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets out of here,
happens-
we'll know where he goes.
Or they take
Or they
it.
take
We'll know.
it.
We'll know.
Well, they are.
Either way, it's a good move.
Your parents.
Suck.
Your parents.
Suck.
I don't think he knew what he was into, man.
Next
Mine's
brawl.
dead.
I'm gonna hear blood surge. I'm hungrier.
Mine's dead.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
hope my
attempt
dad
to-
wasn't a part of it, or else that would be really unchill.
It would be
Two
super
successes.
chill.
Absolutely terrible.
You take 2 superficial.
Yeah, if that's true, I would have trust any sex coach ever again. I love your parents.
It sounded like he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, whatever.
Sounded like he got in a little over his head, but also fuck
I don't like
That's
that. I mean, I like
aggressive.
that, but I don't like that.
What are we talking
Aggressive.
about, your dad?
You see her in the lead. You guys round the corner, heading towards the front, and someone just comes out of nowhere, waiting around the corner, just nails into Evelyn, and the two hit the ground. There's a stake halfway in you. Didn't quite reach your heart, but it is well on the way.
Dude, fucking samurai sword right across that motherfucker.
You guys can see
Let's go.
a person, not very large, clearly female by their figure. They are wearing all black with almost like a ski mask, completely covers their face, thin, completely white, with a black cross across the eyes in the middle.
Dope.
What?
Young Guns.
After you see her go to the ground, you can see two other same uniform, similar stature. Each of them have firearms in their hands, though, as they're leveling at you guys. What would you three like to do?
I'm gonna fucking go samurai sword at him.
Melee strength?
Should be dex. Samurai sword.
Is this a finesse weapon?
No, I think all melee is still straight because it's still how hard you can stab them. I'll say for the sake of it, sure. Let's do dex.
Yeah.
It might change later.
Is there like one with the gun close enough for me to like close the distance to do the attack?
They'll get a shot on you. Either one will get a shot on you, though.
I mean, if I attack the one on the ground in front of me, they'll probably get a shot on me too, anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go for one with the gun.
Sure.
I'd probably be specifically aiming to just chop their gun hand off.
Sure. So give me the dex melee for you. Jordan, what are you doing?
Is there one that's unoccupied?
Two. Well, one's wrestling her. The other two have guns, and they've turned the corner. They're trained in the group.
Throwing you the sword.
Tight.
It's gonna be better in your hands than my hands.
I'm gonna grab it, but I'm gonna try to mesmerize. I know they're prepared, so it's gonna be a roll off, right?
Yes, it will. You can't, like I said, something of it. You can't see their eyes. You see this
can't
black
see their
cross.
eyes. Okay.
But how badass?
I mean, you know where their eyes are. You can try to force some sort of.
Use
Yeah.
my last willpower.
you fucking just
Don't
grab
tell
a
me you're
sword
told
and
yet.
just fucking mesmerize.
But yeah, go ahead and do your
Charisma
willpower roll.
Nobody.
and
Alright.
dominate.
What's up with you?
Yeah. What's it against?
I'm trying to figure out what I can do in this scenario.
Charisma and dominate, wits and resolve.
You're more
Wits and
social.
resolve. All right.
Yeah, charisma.
Painfully so.
Dominate. I can never find these guys. Where's dominate?
Dominate is your power. So it's how many.
Oh, that's fine.
Two.
Okay, cool. Super great.
Roll that. Keep this whole to yourself for now. What are you doing?
If I see them going all out on these young nuns, I'll grab another, or I'll grab one tossing her around.
You try to help Evelyn out.
Yeah, punch that one.
Using potence.
I will be using potence.
Ooh,
All right.
that's probably good.
Hulk it out a little bit. Going for. Give me a strength brawl.
That's why I can't use a sword. So this is way too. But strength brawl.
Yep.
Okay. 3. And then I get 1 for potence.
One extra one for your
One
resonance.
potence. Or 1 for resonance, 1 for potence, right?
An extra. Yeah.
But I have potence too, so I get 2.
I think it's you add your potence rating. So yeah.
I should have been doing that all the time.
I know it says on your.
I think you're right. I just didn't remember.
Okay, roll that, and then we'll go back to. What did you get?
Now I
3
crit.
successes.
3 successes.
It's messy crit. Thank you.
It's probably good.
Evelyn appreciates it.
You got any more of that water?
Those are mine. I stopped drinking a while ago too. Yeah, go for it.
What did you get?
Yeah, 2 plus a little skull guy.
You know,
2 beast from failure. 2 successes.
2 successes.
2 successes plus a little skull guy.
Plus a beast.
This little beastie boy.
Okay. What'd you get?
messy crit with a 9 success.
9.
Whoa!
Evelyn's gonna be
Well.
fine.
So you have no dots in melee and all in brawl?
Oh, bro.
Can you give me some of those and anything?
Okay. So
The
what
stake
happens?
goes in deeper. I'm about to lose some humidity.
Man, what?
I'm a lot.
You
You need to take out all
head off.
all 3 of them?
Take 4 superficial. You run in on the first one, fucking holding this sword, just doing a samurai move, actually connects. She gets a shot off, but yeah, it misses you. It goes wide, and you slice deep into her forearm. She yells out, and you hear her yell out.
Do I disarm her with this strike?
Yeah, that's the hand you were going for.
As
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said specifically, I said I was going
You're
to.
doing a cold
remove-
shot, so it'd make it harder. She rolled bad enough. Yeah, I'll say, yeah, you do that. The pistol goes out of her hand, and she grabs her arm. You try to focus in on this black cross and the white mask, and you go to start speaking a command, and all the confidence in the world, the gun just boom, and just connects, taking out a little chunk of your skull. You're gonna take 4 superficial.
Ooh, wee.
You go up to the ones on Evelyn, leaning with all of her weight, pushing this stake into her. And what do you want to do? What's your attack here?
I'm just running, and then when she's trying to push, I just come up with like an uppercut. to
Yeah, you
her
just
off
get
the-
set up and just crack, and you just hear bones they give under your fist. You've smashed her face, and you send her like a rag doll. She spins off of Evelyn, lands like 15 feet away, not moving.
I look to the other 2. Who's next?
The one that just shot her, Elijah.
Drop the gun.
Shit.
I'll turn as it's happening. Like, pull the stake out, like,
Are you okay? So you see her looking for the one that's not okay. Get the fuck out of here.
Go.
don't tell me twice.
Go. Let's go.
I fucking attack the one in front of me.
Yeah.
I kill her. I fucking kill the one that I already injured. I kind of look back at. They've seen us. I fucking go.
Yeah, I'm not playing with this.
Give me another dex.
I
Yeah,
can't
blood
take on the
surge.
parents, but
Melee.
I can take on these fucking bitches.
I don't think you guys can.
No, I can't, but that's still my mentality.
The whole society, like, if you're saying they've seen us, like, the whole society knows who
Yeah,
we
your
are.
parents know.
There are parents involved, like, it's too late for that. That shit, that sailed.
There's still
You don't take any, but
like
yeah,
us
you go
that know
prepared,
us.
light on her feet, seeing that you have
Don't
a
give a
fucking
shit.
samurai sword now, and now adjusting to fight it. Moves out of the way as you just take a wild swing at her. She steps back, almost going for a gun, but not as you put yourself between her and the gun. She steps back and moves behind the one with the gun. What are you doing?
Can I attempt to mesmerize again?
Which one?
Because of her eyes. You know you need eye connection.
I know.
Herb, take 3 super. Ooh, actually.
So it might be get some members.
Take 4 superficial damage. So the one who shot Jordan, as you go after the one, puts a bullet in you, just sinks into your chest. I don't want this.
Neither do we. Herb, stop. Put down the wine.
Are you going to mesmerize again?
Your parents already know. The society fucking already knows.
It's too late. Like, they
giving
know
us an
ship
out.
has sailed.
Where's dominate?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to.
I gave her the sword.
Yeah, give you the sword.
What are you doing?
Do we recognize their voices?
Arabella is the one speaking.
I think Faith is the one who stakes
I'm
me
gonna
in the
fucking run.
bitch.
Okay. Evelyn's on her way out. Jordan runs.
Night in our bed.
I'm waiting for Herb. Go. Follow
We know
them.
who they are, Herb.
Follow them.
We'll get them when they sleep.
Holy shit.
And I say it loudly enough for them to hear.
Jesus Christ. I'm honestly
metal.
saying that out loud. Like, God.
What are you two doing? What are you
That
doing?
was pretty metal, so I guess
They
I
broke
I
my
kind of
face
I
against
sheathed
the
the sword
locker.
real cool.
I
like
think
I
she
tried
just-
to move.
Against them.
No.
Fucking hate
I
it.
think she just murdered Faith.
Okay.
Yeah. she fucking
Goes, yeah.
did.
Once you guys make some, you're
Sure she'll
lingering.
do well in heaven.
One. Sure, Elijah.
Arabella wasn't supposed to be like this. I didn't ask for this.
This way I'm letting you go.
We all asked for this.
You're not there.
Definitely.
I'm lingering.
We all asked for this.
I didn't see anything. She goes and she kneels down and starts peeling the now just blood-soaked mask off of what you can tell is Faith.
Yeah.
She's motions over Grace, who comes and trying to help her. Are you leaving?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you
That's
guys
the
heading?
last straw. That's the last
To the car or somewhere else? Like, I
You
would-
can see multiple other like black SUVs here now. You don't see any people though.
with heightened senses, you're like,
No.
okay.
Seems clear. Whatever fight is going on inside is starting to wind down.
Okay. Like,
If you're gonna go, you gotta go now.
get in the car and go.
Yeah, we just immediately pile in.
Okay.
Peel out.
Where are you going?
Let's go to your place, because
No one knows that. They don't.
Yeah.
His parents do.
No.
Parents help you
Drop
set it
me,
up.
Oh,
drop me off on the side of the
yeah,
road.
that's
Like, take me a few miles out
You
of
wanna
the
be
way.
alone right
It
now?
seemed like the
Yeah.
only name.
It
I mean,
seems
the only
like
name they
Caesar.
knew was you. They didn't know the rest of you.
Your parents were there. Your parents
They did
were
not
there.
seem aware that you were in there.
who was the voice
We
that
at least
said you
gotta
had my
stop
son?
and get Delilah. So
That was his dad. His dad said that, and he said, "We don't know who else is in there." And then Father
Oh.
Armando said, "Even if your kids are in there, we don't know." And then your dad said, "Like whoever's in there with you, just let him go."
Okay. So yeah, I can go home, presumably. Because I.
For how many minutes?
And then
until
they-
they come back home
yeah,
and say,
and they-
hello, how are you doing?
And then the
middle
sun
of the
rises and
day.
you go to torpor.
when you're in a comatose and then fucking
Yeah.
axe your ass. We gotta go
You can
somewhere
risk
safe.
that, but I wouldn't do that.
Do you think we could go to the Coven? I mean, it's pretty much the only other place.
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna owe something. But I think maybe in this situation it's worth it. And I'll vouch
Why don't we
for
just
you.
get a hotel room?
You
I
can
mean,
do
we
that.
could
Because there's
That's-
sunlight coming to the hotel room.
They got good
We can get.
hotel rooms.
I can get a.
A little bit of sun and
Do-
we're fucked. We can't
Do
do
what you
a
need to.
hotel.
I'm leaving. I'm going to the Coven.
Oh, so are we not invited to that?
You're not.
Well, why is that?
You don't make deals with the devil. But in our situation, you don't make deals with the little nuns either.
I didn't make a deal. I saved our asses. You guys would have been fucking shot to death.
Yeah.
We were-
You, that's better.
There was
to be
4
shot.
of us. We had it.
There's 4 of you
Fine.
that can't do shit.
You're right.
What are you talking about? You saw how cool the sword
Next
was.
time you get your shit beat to death and are locked in a container in the middle of nowhere, you get yourself out of that one. I'm leaving.
Great.
Well, you're driving. Where are you driving? You're all in one car right now.
You just drive.
You'll have to
wherever
go to
you're
your
going
place
and then
first
I'll
to
leave.
get all your
And then
cars
I'll
are, I
leave.
think, at your place.
Do you want cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, just drive to your place.
Okay.
And I'll
Put
leave
the
from
cars.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
You hit your place is the closest too. Speeding off, you guys head to Evelyn's. Pulling in, your cars are there, as well as an additional car.
Is it
God
my
damn
parents?
it.
Is it like a rental? Nope.
You've never seen this car.
Alright. I guess we fucking go in.
I'm gonna leave and go down the road and call an Uber.
Stay
Guys, see ya.
safe.
I mean, should we find out who's here?
I'm not staying to find out anything right now. It's up to you. You know where I am.
Alright.
And I leave down the road.
Okay,
Into
so
the
as soon as
shadows.
you pull in the driveway, Glenn gets out and starts walking
Somebody
away.
else.
Pretty on brand. Let's go in.
I'm going in.
Shouldn't we just fucking leave? What if it's fucking King and I'm fucking
We need
Yeah.
fucking Aunt who want to talk to him anyways.
My brother's
not
in there.
in this?
Herb.
Oh, god damn it.
So I walk up the.
I'll go with you. Did you take the sword with you?
He's got the sword.
I'm just making sure. I don't want to use it. I can't use it.
I text Jordan. Do what you gotta do. Stay safe. I don't expect a response.
I text Delilah, I love you. And I follow you in.
Aww.
Damn it.
Sorry, the last time I saw you, I made
You
you do
went
coke
in
and drink
there?
your blood.
Yeah, coterie sticks.
Not abandon the coterie.
Yeah. I'll drink to that.
Do what you gotta do. Stay
I
safe.
wouldn't go in there.
What was that last part you said?
What? It's a smart move. The three of you then enter
I
everyone's
didn't
house.
expect her to
Carefully
go in.
walk
That's what I
around
was
the
really thinking
blender.
on.
You carefully walk around the blender. So for a moment, start heading into the house. You're up. And in the foyer, for sure was not there a second ago, but now you turn and you see a woman. She's wearing all black sort of business suit, black tie, black gloves even, with incredibly straight dark hair rest on her shoulders, wearing huge sunglasses to cover most of her ghostly pale face. She has long fangs, thin and sharp, that rest just above her pointed chin. She slowly looks down and removes the sunglasses, though keeping her eyes closed. After a long pause, she opens them.
I don't look. I look away.
Those of you who are still looking, her eyes are large, and you realize that the sunglasses needed to be as big as they were to cover her huge eyes. The most curious is that the entire eye is black, as if filled with ink, though there's a tinge of red resting on the bottom eyelid, where tears would be if she could still produce them. See sort of a sad smile tug at the corners of her mouth. Your mother looks at you. Says, Elijah, we have a lot to talk about. That is where we will call it for season 1.
Nailed it.
Yes.
That was good.
So, a lot of stuff had to get crammed in the end, but gives us plenty to work
That was-
with moving forward.
When I heard black hair in business, I was like, that's why I kind of went to this. I was like, oh shit.
We were like, oh shit, she's definitely.
So, thanks for hanging out. We just did a whole season of the show. Thought it went pretty well. We'll be coming back with season 2 to
More
take
cool samurai shit coming in.
all samurai stuff all the time.
A lot of good ones.
Yeah, this is going on Twitch. We'll put everything on YouTube. We have a Patreon. We have a lot of behind the scenes stuff as far as our after show
After show
talk.
talks.
It's better than the actual episodes, to be honest.
The prologue will have a lot of clues. Now, once you've seen
Thanks so
everything,
much.
if you
Yeah.
watch that, a lot of stuff will be put
Explains a
together.
lot.
You want to know who these young nuns are and whatnot. And
And
yeah,
my faith
well
got what she
over that.
fucking deserved.
And they're all gonna go with it.
They should have. I'll say.
They're about
I'll
to.
say.
We'll say it after
They're
show,
about
baby.
to.
Alright.
That was fun. That was fun. So thanks for hanging out. If you made it this far, you're welcome.
We love you.
And
Yeah.
also think,
Hey. Yeah.
Hey,
We
yeah.
love you.
Hey! Nope.
So I'm Bully Goat Goth, storyteller.
Bexy bro, Herb.
Mandy Morose.
Metal chocobos.
Petty Dreadful. Miss Petty Dreadful.
Together we're Table Goth, and this has been season 1 of Taste of Youth.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.